that butthole. Oh shit! I fucked up.
You played this.
What?
You said you were going first.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Right on. Welcome to Board Under Punches. My name is Ian. I'm the slutty farmer.
Mm-hmm.
And my confession this Easter for all of you is when I was a younger gentleman, I thought it would be funny to poop in my in the cat box at my family's house. And so I pooped in it. And it was my sister's turn to clean the cat box. And I was in the other room playing games with my friends. And I heard her go down into the room where the cat box is and just hear like, Mocha, no! What? How is this possible? And she's just yelling. And she's like, Ian, look how big of a poop like this cat took. And I like went down. I'm like, wow, that's like the girth of the entire cat. That's crazy. And I have yet to tell her about that.
How old were you?
Probably older than I should have been, like 14.
What was the correct age to do that at?
I think sub 12.
14 seems fine.
Okay, all right. Then it's the perfect age.
Yeah, but is it a confession if we are like at least one of us already knew that?
Well, I'm confessing, and my sister could potentially listen to this, so that makes it more.
Yeah, he's confessing to
State-worthy.
God, so I think it's.
That's
it
right.
counts.
Mm. God's the last one you told. You told me. I assume you told Sam, but now you're telling God finally.
Yeah.
God's just like, what? How did I miss this every time he was talking about it? He was always out of town.
God, it's like you leave the computer for 1 second. So yeah, that's her. And then to my left here we have.
I'm the nut enthusiast. I don't have a name.
Okay.
No, my name's Adam. I don't like Star Wars. That's my confession.
Nice.
That's okay.
And I'm into his left, and my name is Kelly. My job on the show is to have lower back pain, and I'm the ambitious farmer on the show. No, wait, I can't have two roles.
You're an ambitious farmer
you're
with
like-
back pain, so that's impressive.
He's-
obviously.
yeah.
Hey, my name's Kelly, and I am the ambitious farmer on the show. And my confession is that in first grade, I stole Ty Moser's pencil that I really liked. And it was one, I don't know if other people had this, but like some kids would have like a little bit carved out of the side of their pencil and the name written on it. And that's incriminating, right? If you're stealing someone's pencil. So I just kind of like crossed it out with other pencil or maybe a pen. So it was like, this could be anyone's very distinctive looking pencil that has its name blacked out. So, I don't know what happened to yours, but, and then, yeah, I had that one for a long, I might still have it. It might be in that drawer. I'm not sure.
You kept this pencil for like decades.
Yeah. It's special. I work for that pencil. You can't just go around using it like willy nilly.
I feel like the guilt's been following you for a long time. This is a big confession. You've been holding on to that.
You should
Pencil.
recarve his name into the side of the pencil and then give it back to him.
Yeah, I have to track him down. I'm sorry, Ty.
Also, I feel like this is like, when you read like a very incriminating like CIA document, and they're like, and then we went to the South America and then it's all like blacked out. It's like, okay, you did this. This is incriminating as hell.
You did something bad.
You did something bad.
Yeah. Yeah. The world's eyes are not ready for whose name is really on that pencil.
It's true.
Jesus Christ.
And then here to my left.
My name is Sam. I'm a part-time corn salesman. And my Easter confession is that I have never watched The Dark Knight Rises, and I don't plan to.
Is that the third one?
I don't know.
Okay. I think it is. There's a nuclear bomb in that movie.
Oh, good.
Just so you know, that's the ending.
Ooh.
Batman flies a nuclear bomb off into the distance so that it explodes. So now you
That's-
really have
Really?
no reason to watch this movie.
That's so cool.
Is that actually the ending?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Also, I have a better confession.
Oh, what is it?
Oh.
I stole a bike once from an elementary school.
How old were you?
19.
Okay. I was like, were you two in elementary? Because
No,
no.
Was there a name carved into the side of it?
no, it was a shitty bike though. And then I got very punished by that bike because I rode in the wrong direction, very drunk for like multiple hours.
So you just rehomed the bike, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, he Robin Hooded the bike. He took it from a rich elementary and parked it by a poor elementary.
it was like the elementary school in this neighborhood too.
Well,
Well, there you go.
all right. So we've got a segment today.
Uh-oh.
No,
Oh, we
don't.
do.
Yeah.
Liar.
And so this one, we're going to do a segment that we're tentatively calling Writer's Block. We have a theme for it. This is the time for you to control your pee. Oh, and
Okay.
also I made this one special for you because, wait, hold on. A little bit of fun lore is that recently Adam and I had an extremely heated argument about the validity of like dubstep and drum and bass.
Yep.
So I felt bad about it, and I decided to
You felt
kinda
bad about that?
make it up to you by I found some, I think it's dubstep free beats that I could I put together a little dubstep song for you.
Oh,
Boy.
sweet. What program did you use to do that?
DaVinci Resolve.
Interesting.
Well,
audio workbench.
it's got a video component too, as
Yeah.
you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so hit the
Control P.
I think it should work, yeah.
Okay, so be gentle. Please hold your feet back to the end. Again, the first time. The gorge purple copper.
That's basically
yeah.
Gabber.
Yeah. So
It's beautiful.
I'm into it now. I think I'm gonna become a DJ or whatever.
yeah.
I can hear Luke's voice in my ears. That's production. It's not DJing.
It's true. You're right.
So I wrote this because each of you, you actually confessed to me in secret earlier, each one of you individually. And I was going to keep it a secret, but you all confessed the exact same thing, which is what you really want is to each be like a professional voice actor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I was like, all right, well, what's going to be our big breakout hit? And I was like, you know what the world does not have enough of is cop shows.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here is the promo blurb for the cop show we're gonna make. Cancer and Wolf is an exciting new buddy cop drama that pairs hard-nosed, terminally ill detective Carson O. Hodgkins with an unlikely partner, Kane, a rough-around-the-edges veteran with a surprisingly warm and fuzzy side, who is a wolf. Faced with his impending demise, Hodgkins sets out to right some wrongs, cement his legacy, and maybe even solve a few mysteries along the way. So I've highlighted all the parts for all of you.
Awesome.
So this
I'm
is
very excited.
so Cancer will be played by Ian.
His
All
name
right.
is Cancer. Is he just like the
The-
concept of cancer?
He's
Like-
just a terminally ill detective.
Oh, okay.
Next up, the Wolf will be played by Ian. You already have your script over there.
Okay.
Wow, you're two.
Oh wow, I'm great. I'm both the cops.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, I mean, you've got
You're
by,
a big
by
cop
far the
fan.
strongest cop vibes here.
Yeah. Big bootlicker Ian over here.
That's right. I'm paying attention to crap.
And then Sam, you're gonna play the sergeant, the like sergeant who's tired of Cancer and Wolf's shit,
Okay.
and also Gangster Number 2, which is gonna be a big one for you.
Great.
There's also a third one. You'll see it at the end.
Oh, excellent.
Adam, you're gonna play a receptionist who has one line.
Hot.
I hope it's an entire monologue though.
Oh no,
Existential monologue.
I'm being silly. You're also Gangster Number 1
Okay.
and the main villain of season 1,
Oh,
Crime Boss.
okay. Cool.
Yeah. And yeah, I would say just play the characters however you want to play them. And this is sort of going to be like a radio drama type thing. So there's unlike the last script we played with, there's not like stage directions and stuff. This is just all powerful performances. All right, does everyone kind of see?
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone have an idea of how you're going to play your character?
Yeah. I got
Of
an
course.
idea.
All right. Here's the first scene. Location: doctor's office.
How long do I have? Give it to me straight, Doc. Don't hold back. I can take it.
Mr. Hodgkins, this is just a routine prostate exam. It's perfectly normal for men your age. Your cancer is a very real problem, but I cannot stress enough that it's your oncologist you should mainly be talking to about the specifics of it.
Everywhere I go, I'm surrounded by snakes. Honestly, forthrightness used to mean something in this town, but now look at what we've been reduced to. Hear me when I say this, doctor. My epithelial tissue may be multiplying at an alarming, uncontrolled rate, but my moral fiber is strong as ever.
We've had this discussion before, Mr. Hodgkins. If you are going to be verbally aggressive toward me or my staff, you are going to have to leave and reschedule for another day. You've also been told before that you need to keep your dog tied up outside. Who let him in here with you?
I'm sorry. They handcuffed me to the desk.
Can you take that one again, but from afar?
I'm sorry.
Further.
Far,
I'm
like
sorry. They handcuffed me to the desk.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. There's a few directions like that, so we'll have to make sure
Okay.
that we're really
From afar.
creating the
Gotcha,
sonic space.
gotcha.
Yeah. Location: Sergeant's office.
This is unacceptable, Hodgkins. 6 bodies found in the warehouse, their throats all brutally slashed and chewed open. Not a single arrest made or charge pressed, and that's not even factoring in the behavior of your partner.
we operate as a team.
Well, nevertheless, you'll be punished individually. Detective Kane has been suspended without treats, and you'll be attending mandatory sensitivity training starting first thing in the morning tomorrow.
Why does he get special treatment?
Don't get me started on special treatment, cancer boy. If it wasn't for the direct interference of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, I'd have had your gun and badge weeks ago. Now get out of my sight before I go over their heads.
I want to speak to him.
But I'm afraid that won't be possible.
I can hear him in the next room, damn it.
That's a different wolf.
I want to speak to my lawyer.
Was your lawyer a wolf?
I don't have to answer that.
Location: the mean streets. Ignore that first line. It makes no sense.
Are we in an abandoned warehouse?
What? No, that's the fourth page. They
No,
go
we're-
in order.
Mines are mixed up.
We're in
Okay.
the mean
All right, there we
streets.
go.
Let me think. Okay.
Okay, skip that line. Says VO. It means nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Location: the mean streets.
You think you're above the law, cancer? You think we wouldn't hit a sick man?
trying to think of who this guy should be.
Could be a lady.
Hey.
Ladies could be dancer.
I hate
mean,
being
gangster
ladies.
number 2
I
too.
never play ladies.
Oh, okay.
We got your little dog, cancer. We go to ball, he's gonna pretend to throw, but my boy's here is just gonna hide it behind his back.
No!
Then he's the real sick man here. I've seen him do it. I've seen him hide balls over a lot less.
I got no scruples when it comes to cops. Just try me.
I'm not gonna beat this cancer. And I'm not gonna hunt and I'm gonna hunt down every single one of you.
I thought you are going to beat the cancer.
Oh, sorry.
You wanna take
I'm
another-
not gonna beat this cancer. And I'm not gonna hunt down each and every one of you. But the opposite.
Evil throaty chuckle. Sorry, that wasn't evil or throaty.
Well, I mean, we can all try for that part. We could all try our own best evil throaty chuckle.
Yeah, please. What's everyone's evil throaty chuckle?
That's
Oh, that's good. What was my accent again? It was like Boston, wasn't it? Oh, I don't think so, Mr. Hodgkins. No, that wasn't that.
I don't think so, Mr. Hodgkins.
I mean, it could be a different gangster. There might be next.
Make him
gangster.
JFK.
Oh, I don't think so, Mr. Hodgkins. We got eyes everywhere. We've seen your labs. They ain't looking good.
I don't think so, Mr. Hodgkins. We got eyes everywhere. We've seen your labs. They ain't looking good.
You bastards, you're less than dirt.
Location: abandoned warehouse.
You're nothing, you little puke. You can take out as many hard goods as you want, but you'll never be able to touch me. I dare you to test me, Cooper. I dare you. That's right. It's a bear-proof suit. proof. And what's a wolf next to a bear? Don't answer that. It's rhetorical. We're about to find out, Tony. Open the bear cage.
You got it, boss.
I was gonna say yabba dabba doo.
Do it.
That is a great bear.
Thanks.
Hang on, Wolf. I'm coming.
That's him. Keep him outside, boys. We don't know if he's contagious.
Can cancer save the day once again? Will Wolf ever be housebroken? What secrets are in the sergeant's pass? Can anyone stop the madman Vinny? Find out this fall on Cancer and Wolf.
Oh, wow.
That was nice.
That was nice.
I imagine the crime boss is multiple children inside of a single trench coat.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I was curious what your inspiration was on that one. It was an interesting.
I was like,
direction
maybe I'll
of it.
be evil Mickey Mouse.
Well.
Yeah.
Do you think we can get the rights to Mickey Mouse? It's probably cheap, right?
Yeah, very cheap. Extremely like pennies on the dollar. Whatever that saying means.
Many of those.
You know, I thought I had the thing all queued up.
You don't have anything.
You have nothing.
You got nothing. Yes. Nothing. Zero.
Mediasaurus?
Melosaurus.
I've got some Mediasaurus.
Are you Stitch over there?
Yes.
Laughing
That's-
maniacally. Like a Banjo-Kazooie character.
Isn't there's like a Looney Tunes character that talks like that, right?
Wow.
Like that?
Oh, who would it be?
Can you speak like Daffy Duck or Donald Duck, where he's like, no, he's not. He doesn't sound like a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I can't do it without shaking my head, but then I knock off my headphones. I do think
Transform.
we should do a Yogi Bear bit sometime. 'Cause it's so easy.
Yogi.
Boo boo.
We were all hanging out the other day. We were doing a Yogi Bear bit, but then it was Yugi.
Oh, yeah. Yugi. You can't play pot of green 3 times.
All right. Well, I'm
There,
done
Kaiba.
fucking up. Play when you're ready. Because it's time for the game.
You
I
can't
thought
stop
you
me?
could control your pee.
This is what I was led to believe.
He's a piss bender?
A what?
A piss bender.
Piss bender?
Piss bender.
Oh, piss bender. Yeah.
I thought a piss better was like a device you could buy, like kind of like a shiwi, but it's just for people in general who like have a hard time pissing well.
How does it help you piss better, though?
I assume it's like, actually, okay, when my dad turned like 50,
Oh boy. This is
which
gonna be fun.
when I think about it, I'm closer to 50 than being born. That's fun to think about.
I hate that.
I mean, I'm
though.
I
extremely
don't
young.
like that either. Why would you say that?
And he got this, like, you know how you get those old people joke gifts?
Mhm.
He got this thing that's like a little cane, but it also has like a flip out piss trough on it for if you just have to like support yourself at a urinal.
That's
And
nice.
I think you just kind of like flop your dick onto it and just like pee
It's like a dick groove.
through
It's
it. Yeah.
Really just a shiwi, but
Yeah. That's kind of what I was
But
thinking.
you
was,
have
like,
a Wii already.
yeah.
So he.
But it's also if you just like if you're
Shiwi.
struggling with either your penis or your shiwi, you just need a piss better to kind of like
So it's like a tripod for your dick.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, like when you're bowling, and then if you're really bad at it, they have like those little things you wheel into the middle of the bowling lane. You put your ball down so it goes straight. It's like
Yeah.
that, but for your penis.
yeah.
Will that help people not
Or your
piss all
shiwi.
over my toilet when they come over
Maybe.
to my house?
Who does that?
Just people.
Just everyone.
Everyone. Most people.
There's most of the piss does not get in the bowl.
Exactly.
Who closed the sink and filled the sink with piss? Right, are we? Yeah. all
Well, I
right.
played the theme.
We're
This is
doing
your
it.
this is your time to shine.
Alrighty. Let's do a little recap on our cowboy adventure here. and
Thank
then
goodness.
We'll just get trucking. All right. Last time, Aunt Susan says farewell to the group as the scrofulous-ridden orphan who is wrongly assumed dead and almost buried alive returns, falling off the back of the stagecoach. jammed in a burlap sack. After quickly urinating on the orphan jammed in said sack, the team began to realize something odd was happening. As the sun was starting to set in Tumbleweed Falls, the wrestling, gambling, drinking turned into a panic as everyone scrambled indoors. An eccentric prospector offered you all shelter as he warned you the beast from the mountain was coming and y'all better hide lest you be dead. Horror struck as Big Iron Tuck was defeated in a duel by the beast and he had his essence absorbed. The beast scoured the town looking for more souls to feed on. As you all made plans to gear up and head to the mountain to face the beast where he was looming over the town, feeding on its inhabitants. So yeah, that was last time. And we cut off to you guys rolling along in the desert. Dr. Beans revealed his experimental wheeled stagecoach. The ominous shadow looms over the mountain as they approach the mysterious mountain where the beast who terrorizes the town of Tumbleweed Falls is said to preside. A foreboding cluster of dark clouds seem to hover around its peak, obscuring it from view. The clatter of the stagecoach intermingles with the thrum of thunder as the wide blue skies seems to disappear from view.
The thrum of thunder?
Thrum of thunder?
Sure.
Thrum is like a throbbing kind of like sound, right?
Yeah, no, thrum could work.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
That's a lot of thunder.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot
want
of
to make
thunder.
sure I heard correctly.
thrumming.
Yeah. The wide blue skies disappear from view as you close in on the mountain. Skeletons are strewn about the trail leading to the mountain, presumably fallen to the beast of the mountain. The trail narrows as you approach the base of the mountain, as the sand of the desert is replaced by rocky terrain. A dead tree with a sign dangling askew off of one rope reads, "Dead man's ripped out." A vulture lands on the branch holding up the sign, and he squawks and says, "Say, baby, what are you all doing down here? Don't y'all know going up that rocky switchback is a one-way ticket?"
To where?
Yeah.
So should we just kind of refresh people on the party
introduce
here?
your characters.
Yeah. So in this we're in like a covered wagon.
Yeah, so you get kind of like travel through the desert and like this rocky terrain has kind of hindered the stagecoach and kind of like funneled it into like this trail that's leading up to the mountain.
All right. So on board this stagecoach, we have Tug McCollar, a small, sick orphan boy. He is frail, pale, and small in scale. He did live in an orphanage with his mother was a wealthy heiress who was forced to give him up. Father's missing deadbeat. And he's got scrofula, and it's been getting a little bit better. I believe he got a little bit of his, groove when he intervened in a fight in a very tough way. And more recently discovered that he becomes much more of a man when he drinks whiskey. Was it whiskey he was having?
Yeah, drink whiskey, water, or eat food.
Right.
Yeah.
I do any of those basic self-care activities, then it helps me a lot with my possibly terminal, possibly not scrofula. But we've been riding a few days, and I feel like I have. Or we've been riding. How long have we been riding?
Yeah, we'll say like no, because you left the town and you wanted to get there before dark, so it just took like an afternoon to get there.
Right, a few hours. What I should have said. Riding a few hours, and I have a canteen, which I think I filled. So, but I'm kind of, I'm trying to conserve it, so I probably haven't had a drink in quite a bit. But my unique talent is that I'm pitiful.
Is that unique?
It's unique in this party.
I guess so. That's an interesting talent to have.
Like so pitiful that it really
People are
jacks up everyone else's empathy.
People are forced to pity you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Aura of pittiness.
And I guess I'm Clarence B. Butterson. I'm a stunningly handsome Southern gentleman from an illustrious family in the Deep South. I'm also hanging out here. I think I just made a business deal with who did I make a business deal with?
Dr. Beans.
Dr. Beans. Okay, and we're going to be selling beans and
Chick-
fried chicken. I
Chicken,
believe.
yeah.
I think that's pretty much where I was at. I don't think anything else happened. I think I tried to throw him out of the coach, but wasn't allowed to.
You rolled too low.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I just wanted to put him on like top of the stagecoach because he smelled like a stinky orphan. But yeah, no, that's where I'm at.
My character's name, alias, doesn't have a real name. She doesn't even know her own name. Flint Steel. She is a lady pretending to be a man. She's incredibly masculine, the absolute picture of masculinity. She has done such a good job impersonating a man that everyone believes that she is a man. She has a cold and rugged exterior, yet somehow a hint of elegance and grace beneath. She is also a horse whisperer, which is very important, as there are horses everywhere in the Old West.
And she has an incredible amount of inches to her name.
90 inches.
Wow.
It's written right here in my inventory.
It was interesting to go back and listen to that, and the inches we were gaining, they started out as getting taller, and somehow they seamlessly became just like gaining dick inches.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if we're all canonically taller, or I don't know which was more canonically
90
true.
inches is like, I would be like a 12-foot tall Amazonian lady pretending to be a man.
Maybe you gain inches in different ways. So you gained a bunch of
spiritual
height
inches.
inches.
And
You
then
gained
you-
a bunch of like chest thickness inches. You gained some, like inches to like the way your labia swang. Some
It's all labia.
3-foot long labia.
you got like some like 6-inch fingernails.
I mean, if your labia were that long, it would give you like a pretty beefy looking bulge,
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, but that helps you blend in as a
Exactly.
dude. You just kind of pack it all in, and you're like, it features prominently in your tight pants, and they're like, wow, this man's got a massive cock.
Perfect.
Right on. So yeah, you're all sitting on this stagecoach. In tow with you guys is Dr. Beans, and this as you kind of like look at this like dead limbed tree with like the sign hanging off of it, a vulture lands on it, and I'll repeat the line. Say, baby, what are y'all doing out here? Don't y'all know going up that rocky switchback is a one-way ticket?
One-way ticket with destiny, sir.
Well, some people call it destiny, some people call it just dying. But hey, I'm just a bird. What do I know?
Death would see me and turn away.
So
Ooh,
this
wow.
is a bird talking to us.
Sure. Yeah, sure is.
What kind of
Okay,
bird is it?
It's a vulture.
A vulture? Like a turkey vulture.
It's sure. Why not? It's a tricky vulture.
I kind of stroke my chin, which has like 3 or 4 hairs on it now.
Yeah.
One of the hairs falls off.
Yeah. Or like most of the hairs fall off. I'm like,
Speaking vulture, am I hallucinating again? What was in that water?
This is definitely a real vulture.
Oh no, he heard me. Am I speaking out loud
You
again?
sure are.
Oh,
Oh, everybody can hear you.
oh shit. Were you all listening? Could you hear me when I was talking about my waking fantasy?
You sure could.
Yep.
Oh boy, I spent several hours vividly describing the things I would love for not Dr. Beats.
What's
Things I
this
would
all
love
about
for
now?
an age-appropriate person to do to me. I wish I hadn't.
We all just looked out the window, dissociated in disgust.
Yeah, everyone's kind of like looking off. In the
wait, is this a
distance.
covered wagon or a stagecoach? I
It's a
feel
stagecoach.
okay. I'm the only one who's been saying covered wagon then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I guess you could look out a window of a stagecoach. I withdraw the question.
What are all y'all doing here? Looking to die or what?
Well, if dying's what it takes to rid this town of this horrible curse.
Wow, that's real brave, of y'all. I like that.
I'm the bravest boy in town.
Well, that's yet to be seen, but I'm open to the idea of it.
I intend to look death straight in the eyes and scare him so bad that I won't even have to draw my gun.
Well, you're in luck because this mountain just reeks of death. Death is all about it. Inside, outside, on top, below it.
My friend, the vulture, do you know the way to where the mythical evil creature is?
Well,
Is there a shortcut?
shortcut? No, there's no shortcut through hell. You just gotta go right up the mountain and look at death straight in the eye. My name is Crow McGraw. No one asked, but fuck you anyways. Whatever.
Sorry, my friend. What is your name and your pronouns?
Oh, I respond to Crow McGraw.
Okay.
Turkey vulture.
Because I've been
Crow
trying
McGraw.
to get a look at your bits down there. I have a real nice book on ornithology that I read, but it's hard to tell whether there's
There's
Now-
a Mrs. Vulture, a Mr. Vulture.
Well, now you wouldn't be the first travelers to come this way and ask this question.
Is
So
it
I have a
the
response
plumage?
prepared for this.
Son, he's got a goddamn cloaca. Stop talking to that bird.
Ah, someone's into birds.
Not in that way.
Oh,
son.
well, I took a shot.
Is it the relative sizes?
Of the cloaca?
No, of the birds.
Ah, no, we don't even give a shit. We just got the cloaca, whatever. We just mash them together. Who knows
Wow.
what's going on?
What an enlightened way to live.
Ah, no, it's pretty primitive.
I'll call you Mix Vulture.
Nope,
Why
don't do that.
Why do some birds have giant corkscrew penises like ducks?
Ah, you're talking about the fowls.
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 Oh, that's a different thing, hey?
Yeah, we call them fowls because they don't.
Because they're foul
That's right.
demons.
You guys seem to know a lot about bird culture.
Okay, well, my orphan teacher, that's what they call the person at the orphanage,
Orphan
always
teacher.
taught me to call folk Mr. or Mrs., but I'll just call you Friend Craw.
No, well, we're not there quite yet, but yet again, I'm open to the
I can't
idea
just
of
call
it.
you Craw. I
You
need
can-
some sort of title.
I prefer it.
Okay.
Sure, call me. Pretend that my name's Macaw, and you call me Craw.
Craw is his preferred prefix.
Oh,
Yeah. How about that? That work for you?
sure.
Yeah, I'm glad you settled.
So I'm gonna imagine it like CR period McCraw. Craw McCraw.
What about the two of you? What else is going on? What do you guys look at?
Sorry, I'm delirious. I think I'm hallucinating. I'll go drink some water.
So if we want to get to this here demon killer thing, we just keep on going down this spooky looking trail covered in skeletons.
Yeah, the one with all the dead bodies kind of like laying around and stuff, and some of them are in funny poses, like it looks like they're masturbating or whatever. Yeah, up the switchback, there's a bunch of trials. You have to do that, and then Bob's your uncle.
This monster has a funny sense of humor, doesn't he?
He's a bit of a trickster. He likes to have fun around these parts.
Could you tell us a little bit about these trials you speak of? Because Mr. Angel of Death Bird, you seem to know quite a bit about this area.
I'm not.
Oh no!
supposed-
Don't call him Mister. I already went through that.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care if he does it.
Ah, sure.
Well-
Well, that water did me some good.
I'm really not supposed to say. We kind of have an agreement, but why don't you roll I don't have the
Roll
sheet
my
with us.
nips.
Roll my nips. Why don't you just roll my nips and see what happens?
Sure thing.
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
How are you in persuasion?
You want to roll it?
I don't know how I am in persuasion. Oh, I actually have a positive for persuasion, so yeah.
What are you looking for? All the die you need are right there, buddy.
In the little tray there, bud.
Yeah, there
Yeah, I know. I'm getting
Oh.
Ian a sheet.
Get
Do
him
you
a
want me to
sheet.
roll
Oh,
this?
thank you.
Please roll my
Sure.
persuasion.
So it's with advantage then.
Yep.
Give her.
You're good, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
8.
An 8.
Whoa, wah.
Wow.
Well, I'm not really supposed to say it because he threatened to murder me, but I don't know. You guys seem like, I guess, all right. so what was the question again?
Tell us about the trials.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old trials. Okay, yeah, I can give you a little hint. I guess. There's going to be
Oh,
a
big hint,
what? You want a big hint?
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
All right. I am good at persuasion.
Are there just trials, or are there also tribulations? And
It's a 10.
Well, it would be too kind to just give you a little hint. I'll give you a big hint. Sure. Yeah, there's going to be 3 trials, kind of testing different attributes. And I don't know, you guys seem like a diverse kind of group of folks. Probably one of y'all is best suited for each trial.
Is there a trial that rewards being pitiful?
Soda.
Well, I'm into it. Let's do that one first before I run out of my God-given powers from the water. It's already happened.
Dr. Beans kind of leans over and is like, you better stay hydrated. You don't want to keep your strength about you.
Well,
I don't know. If you want them to be pitiful, you best fucking starve them to death.
I will fucking
Take his water
I
from
don't-
them.
fucking if I know. I'm a disgraced doctor.
Well, I really gotta make this water last. I only got the one canteen, so I'll save it for when I need it most.
Ah, well, orphans do know a lot about conservation of resources, so
Okay, well, Mr. Krav Maga, whatever the fuck your name is. It was
yeah,
real nice meeting you, but we gotta be continuing up this here mountain before it gets too dark.
Yeah, well, it was good meeting all y'all too. You know, if you die, I'll make sure to eat you.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Pick my eyes out first so I don't need to watch you eat my entrails.
Well, I'm an animal. We'll see what happens.
Oh, Senor Krav Maga, I just would recommend you try to eat around the buboes and pustules that dot my skin. They're not good for you.
Oh yeah, that I might not eat you actually.
No, there's some good parts. My legs is pretty fleshy. The right one,
I just
at
kind of
least.
like cut him off and like take the reins, go yeah, and like continue.
Bye, folks.
Can I wait? I thought it narrowed and we had to like proceed on foot.
Yeah,
Can we get
so
a-
yeah, you do that, and then immediately the car just like, hits a bunch of rocks, and everyone is ejected off the front of the stagecoach.
Great. The horses are just comically wedged into the
Yeah, they have
swirl.
like Red Dead
Rock
physics where they
tunnel.
just kind of like tumble into the rocks.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Looks like we gotta head out on foot from here.
So let's start
Seems to
walking,
be
yeah?
the case.
Well, should we check to see if the wagon's got any supplies in it before we go?
That's a smart idea.
Yeah. You guys have all the stuff that you prepared at the Beans warehouse.
I don't even remember what we prepared.
I
Okay.
remember filling water. It says I have a slingshot and
Yes.
a sack of
You
candy.
had a
I
slingshot.
think that was just on my person. There's not. We didn't put anything else like loaded up. Like a
I
big-
have kidney beans, guns, and bullets.
I have a blunderbuss.
There you go. Yeah. So
And
all that
some-
stuff is like
and some
neatly
gravy.
stowed in the cart, and you grab it all, and you're.
All right.
we should
to go.
pack more things.
I did give you all
We
the
had an
opportunity to grab whatever you
We
wanted.
had an
Coulda, woulda,
entire
shoulda.
stagecoach to fill. Why didn't I at least get like a tin of bean or maybe a?
Could have brought
Chunk
a whole
of meat.
cannon.
Sure could have. I have one.
Well,
I did warn y'all. This is probably going to be a climactic affair.
No use dwelling on the past. Good thing I've been practicing with this slingshot the last few hours.
Okay, so I take a little bit of a sip of my gravy because it powers me up.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm just gonna start trudging down the trail.
All right. Yeah. Dr. Beans is like, "Well, business partner, wait for me," and he stumbles off towards you as well. And I'm assuming you guys all follow, and you kind of like go up the switchback, and it's just littered with like corpses everywhere, and there's just like other ravens who don't acknowledge you, but they're just kind of picking away at the bones. And you go around the switchback, and it leads up to like this a little bit of like a plateau as you're coming up the rocky canyon. And there's two giant stone statues standing in like in front of like two what looks like tunnels behind them.
This is a riddle. I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
But yeah, that's what you see.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those things where it's like my brother lies, but my other brother tells the truth. And I hate these things. All right. So I'm gonna go up and just kind of like take a look at the. Can I just like roll like a perception and kind of like look at the statues
Yeah, you can do. How about a
or wisdom even?
Yeah, let's do a wisdom. Wisdom
Okay.
seems right.
So I got a advantage on wisdom. So big money.
Dang. Oh, you got an 8.
Eight.
All right.
Oh, you feel a riddle coming on.
Got them riddles in my bones. I feel it.
I've heard your bones riddling and rattling the whole time.
What do the
Riddling and
statues look like?
rattling.
Can you describe them a bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of walk up and you take a look at them, and they're like very, very tall. They're like 10 feet tall, and they seem to be like kind of like these stone ogre-y kind of looking things with like decorative carved beards.
Hmm.
And,
Ogres have beards. I love it.
yeah,
I'm into it.
that's what it looks like.
Okay.
They all look the same.
They both look pretty identical. Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have 2 eyes, 1 eye? Do they have a club? Are they naked? Are they clothed?
They're two. They're made of stone.
Okay.
And they have kind of like a clothing details kind of like etched into them.
Mhm.
Imagine like a tall dwarf.
And is there like a
Sweet.
space between them? Like, would you walk between them, or are they completely blocking the path?
Yeah,
or-
one is blocking one tunnel, and another one is blocking another.
You can't just
fucking right.
slip around their legs or
You,
something
you can
like
try.
that. I'm gonna Hmm.
If only we'd brought some dynamite. God.
Is there anything written on any of the statues?
Not in any languages you recognize.
Okay.
Does it look like they have any? Like, are the statues smooth all around, or does it look like there's any buttons or switches or like gaps on them?
You want to try and like get around them and look at them, kind of thing?
Is there anything on the approach to them that might suggest I don't want to approach them? Like any like,
These guys look like rock.
okay, there's no like tripwires or like stone steps that I maybe like want to be careful about stepping on.
Nope.
I'm gonna walk up and touch the statue on the right.
Yeah, right on. He's like, whoa, 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 there, buddy. Now a step further.
Okay. The statue does that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Like he starts moving.
Yeah, he starts moving. He comes to
Oh,
life. He's
shit.
like, whoa, 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 there, buddy. Now a step further.
Hello there.
Hello, greetings to you.
What's going on here, Mr. Statue Man?
Oh, just doing my job. Just doing my job.
What is your job
Oh,
exactly?
I'm supposed to block this this corridor.
So, like, if I want to go down that corridor, what do I got to do?
And the other one comes to life. And he's like, well, you'll have to talk to either one of us and answer a bit of a riddle.
Oh.
Not so much a riddle as, yeah, it's kind of a riddle. Yeah, it's a riddle. Sure. Yep, we do. That's our job. We stand here and tell riddles.
Which pathway here would you recommend trying to go down?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. So, the whole deal is here that one of us will speak very plainly, and the other one tends to exaggerate.
Does either
Great.
of you ever lie?
Nope. Well, exaggerating's kind of lying, but
What if you were the one that's exaggerating?
and then the other one
Right
looks.
now.
The other one looks over. He's like, he would never exaggerate, not in a million years.
Which one's like on the left and which one's on the right, just so we can kind of tell them apart.
High
like
pitch
who's-
left, low pitch right.
High pitch left, low pitch right. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the high pitch one then, I guess.
What do you want?
I just had a simple question for you, but how I'm gonna pull out the they're like animated, they can do stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of my fried chicken and I'm gonna ask him to try the chicken and kind of ask him what he thinks of it.
Oh yeah, sure. He like takes it and he like his mouth opens and like grinds and he like puts the chicken in. He's like and just like squirts everywhere. And he's like, I have existed on many mortal planes, traveled through many cosmos, but never have I indulged in such delicious chicken.
You're just a rock. How are you? How are you eating that thing? And B, how are you going anywhere?
A rock is never just a rock. It's history. It has power and significance.
What kind of rock are you? Are you like sedimentary rock or what?
I am the most precious form of rock that's ever been known to man. Rockanite.
Well, everybody, I've already figured it out because you see, mister, that was a decoy chicken. That was nothing more than a piece of deep fried crap from Popeyes. It was certainly not my family recipe, and it's certainly not the best you've ever had.
Oh.
I've never been had, not once.
This man, or Rock, is exaggerating. I don't think we should trust him.
Let's ask him a few more questions.
Okay, I would like to ask both of the statues how much further till we get to the monster?
And the low pitch one looks at you. He's like, "It's not too far now. If you're brave and have the courage to do it, then I think you all will be fine." The other one's like, "Not in a million years. You'll never reach it."
Is it the same direction we've been going?
And then, well, this is where it gets interesting. One path is full of danger, and it's exponentially more dangerous than the other path. And then the other one speaks in, and he's like, "And one path is pretty safe. Pretty safe."
But do you both agree on which path is more dangerous?
This is where we disagree, actually.
Oh,
Yes, we have never agreed.
I want both of you to tell me which path you think is the safest path.
Well, I think that his path is the safest. And the lower pitch one is like, well, honestly, I don't feel like it makes a huge difference, but I haven't actually seen inside of his path. I don't know what's in there.
So do they each kind of like they correlate with the side, like the when they say like my path or his path, it's directly past that
Yeah.
one? Like there's a left and right path.
They're each
They're
like
like
covering a kind of.
Okay.
And you're both welcome to choose either path.
But if you choose the wrong path, it could be your doom.
It sounds like we should hedge our bets, split the party.
I think we should just go past the normal rock man, not the Skeletor rock man.
Yeah, I think my path is actually pretty safe there, bud.
Have you been down your path?
Oh, me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I look down it all the time. Yeah, it looks all right.
What's the worst thing you've seen down your path?
People die. People die.
How do they die?
They get a variety of ways.
Give me a couple.
One was ingested by a humongous duck.
Oh,
Like the duck is like 8 feet tall and can swallow you whole.
Yeah, that kind of duck.
Weird.
cave ducks.
That doesn't sound very safe. Why do you think your path's so safe when there's a predatory duck down your path?
Well, I mean, I think it's safe enough. Like if you do it right, then it's safe.
Do you think if we killed this duck, we could deep fry it and turn it into some drumsticks and have a nice feast?
Oh, that'd be a big drumstick.
I'll speak plainly to you. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Now, when you speak plainly,
Yeah.
Are you speaking plainly and also honestly?
No, I'm just speaking plainly.
Okay.
I see one of us speaks plainly, and the other one tends to exaggerate.
So to recap, so the exaggerator said that we don't know which one. The high-pitched one said that the low-pitched path on the right is way safer.
And the low pitch one also claims that his path is pretty safe.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought they said they disagreed.
No. The high pitched one said that his path is extremely dangerous, and you'll never get through it in a million years.
Mhm.
The high-pitched one says his own path is that.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that. But then I thought they disagreed because the low-pitched one thought the high-pitched path was safer.
The low pitched one said that he hasn't seen the other guy's tunnel.
He said it's
Oh.
he said it's probably the same.
He says it's probably the same.
And if that checks out, because if the high pitch guy is exaggerating, he'd be saying,
So regardless of whether anyone exaggerated or not, they both are clearly agreeing on which path is safer.
It would seem that
So-
way.
So what's the riddle here, folks?
we have impartial information about the right path behind this high pitched buffoon of a statue.
I'm no buffoon. I'm a genius.
He said buffoon.
Piss.
You're a baboon.
No, you have no understanding of baboons. Baboons are 20-foot tall laser-wielding machines.
All right, man.
I think we should go down the right path.
It seems to be the consensus.
Let's go.
Feels pretty cut and dry to me, to be honest.
No, down the the path behind the high pitched man.
What? Why?
He said his path is impossible, and he exaggerates, so maybe it's a joke.
Oh shit, that's a good point, actually.
Yes.
I don't. Shh. They're complicating things by agreeing with me.
Well, the first one that we know there's a duck in it, a dangerous duck. For
A
sure.
double D,
Yep.
dangerous duck.
But we don't know what's in the other one, so what's scarier? The
You could
onion?
ask me.
What's down your path?
Sharks. It's full of sharks. Sharks that know how to wield cutlasses and blunderbusses.
Are they in water?
No, they don't need water.
Do they have legs?
Are you sure?
They
they're
have
not
18
dolphins?
legs each. They're like a centipede shark with swords.
It sounds like just mostly a centipede, to be honest.
Oh, yes, but they're the size of a shark.
okay.
God. How many of them are there?
Oh, at least 40.
Okay.
So, and what do you reckon is down the safer path?
Safer path? There is no safer path. That's actually how I feel now.
Well, what do you think's down the path to the left generally?
Oh, well, he said an 8-foot duck, so I'd imagine it's at least 30 feet tall. And it probably is racist.
Have either of you seen anyone return from either of your paths?
That I have never seen.
What's 30 divided by 8?
Oh.
Who are you asking?
The statue on the right's gonna give me the right answer, correct?
I'd like to hear them both answer.
Well, it's not. You're using fractions, so I don't like that.
It's like,
Just real quick, Ian,
it's
do you
like
know what
three-
30 divided by 8 is?
30 divided by 8?
Ish.
It's I know it's got to be like.
I got it.
Do you know it?
I did. I think I have it right. I'm not 100% sure. It's a weird fraction.
Yeah.
though.
God, if only there was
It's
some
like
sort of
3
device that could do calculations for
three-
you.
three-
That
3.8.
It's like either 3.75 or 3.8 or something like that. It's got to be.
Okay. It's around 3.8.
My point is this exaggerating guy on the right. He said the duck must be 30 feet tall because you said it was 8 feet tall. That means he exaggerates everything by 3.8 times exactly.
oh,
Ooh.
So
so
that
my
means that
question
the
for-
sharks only have like 6 legs and there's only like 10 sharks instead of 40 sharks.
Is that what? how
That's
mu-
exactly what it means.
How many legs were on the centipede shark
18
again?
legs.
What's
18 apiece.
What's 18 divided by 3.75?
Well, if you divide it by 4, that's gonna be like
Okay, listen here, buddy. I basically, I'm going to tell you, I feel like they're the same. But, whatever.
who do you think would win in a fight? A 30-foot tall duck that is racist or a centipede shark with 18 legs and swords in every leg?
Depends how affected the shark is by racism. I give it to the shark. I give it to the shark.
And what are
On
our
account of the
relative
swords.
strengths?
Sorry?
Oh, I'm musing aloud again, wondering what our relative strengths are. You two were wanting to go down the dangerous path.
I'm brave, intimidating, and reactionary.
Well, we might as well go down the dangerous path. I'm probably gonna die of scrofula if I don't die of a centipede shark.
Just drink all of your water right before we go down there.
Okay, I'll have it.
No,
at the-
don't do it. Save it for the boss fight.
Well, I also can eat food and drink whiskey.
I got a whole bunch of kidney beans, but they're poison if they're uncooked.
Why would you have that?
Oh, these beans that I cooked earlier?
Damn it!
Oh, Dr. Beans, where do you think we should go? You've been very quiet.
Oh, yeah, I've just been cooking these beans.
You motherfucker. I was going to use those to poison the boss man.
Oh, shucks. I done did it again. Disgraced cook, disgraced doctor.
Why don't we just send Dr.
Sadness.
Beans down? Why
Yeah.
don't we send Dr. Beans down a path and tell him to scout it out? Were you cooking beans instead of listening to the
Oh,
the statues?
Oh, I trailed
That's
off a
very
long
smart.
time ago.
Okay, so Dr. Beans, the path on the left is very safe, but only wide enough for one person, we're told. So why don't you scout out ahead and tell us what's there?
Oh, I don't know if I take instructions from an orphan. Why don't
You
roll,
should go down to the
roll
left,
persuasion.
Mr. Beans.
Persuasion for me.
Do it. The statues are just going to let us walk past them.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just telling you about the stuff.
Wow, 12.
That's right.
But,
Perfect.
but I did just fuck up some beans, so I suppose
That's
it'd only be right.
Yeah, maybe this will convince you. I take a sip of water. You get down that path
Oh, yes.
right now,
right away.
Mr. Beans.
Right, I forgot.
You've
it.
lost your doctorate in my mind.
Oh, I never had
You
it.
get going before I take another sip of water.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he's like, now, sir, please excuse me.
Yes, enter your doom, fool.
Don't mind. That's the one who always tells lies.
Oh, I know this riddle. Good job. And he like just struts into the left tunnel there.
Okay, so can we see him?
Yeah, he's just standing there. Ah!
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Beans, just keep on going and maybe like every 10 feet, just give us a holler back that you're feeling all right and there's not any sort of duck doing anything to you.
Well, that'd be a wild coincidence. We're in the middle of the desert. But sure, why not? He
It's
walks
a-
10 feet. And he looks back and he's like, Dr. Beans. And he
Maybe
walks
we-
another 10 feet. Dr. Beans. Oh, hey, there's some stuff over here.
What is it?
Oh, it looks like a bunch of carnival games. Oh, goody me. I can't wait to play.
Well, that sure sounds like fun. I'm just gonna go in. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm going
Let's-
after Dr. Beans.
Let's go down this tunnel to the left.
Yeah, I think we could all follow.
Yeah, you all get in there. And the statue's like, yes, yes, pain and misery for 10,000 years.
I'm trying to divide 10,000 by 3.75.
2,000.
Even when I drink water in my head, I still sound like that.
Yeah, your internal monologue is enfeebled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna take a shot of whiskey for good luck on the way in because we're now
man.
going into the darkness.
I think you have to roll Constitution whenever you do that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, or not Constitution, but what is it?
Resilience, maybe?
Resilience. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm normal at resilience, so. Can you,
feel
roll,
like
me,
you
can you
sh-
roll me a resilience there? Roll whatever color feels luckier. Oh, look at those 2 6s. Is that an 8?
That's an 8.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's enough. Yeah,
That's
you take a
pretty good.
shot and you gain a temporary buff to your strength.
Hell yeah, brother!
Yeah. So you walk into this this narrow kind of rock tunnel, and it kind of like opens up into a chamber. And just as Dr. Beans has described to you, there's 3 carnival games there.
What kind
There's
of
like
carnival
the-
games are they?
There's like the classic. There's like a mallet next to like one of those like tall bell ringing
Oh,
things.
fuck yeah.
The classic. There's one that looks like has a gun
Mhm.
there, and there's like 2 rows of wooden planks, and you kind of recognize it as that like duck shooting kind of game. And then there's a blackjack table.
Oh, that was gonna be like one that looks like an orphanage.
All you have to do is be an orphan.
It's like the duck picking game, but you have to pick an orphan and like you turn the orphan over to see if you got something good out of it. Okay, so we have a sharpshooting game. We have a sharpshooting game and a sharpshooting man. Wait, I guess I know now that you're a woman. You revealed it to everyone.
Did I?
Oh, did you?
I think I only told Aunt
That's
Susan.
Oh, it was in confidence. Well,
Were
I
you
must-
over here?
I must have been hallucinating again. I withdraw the point.
Okay.
Sharpshooting man.
I actually don't have any bonuses to perception, or I have reaction, and that's it. I'm good at reacting to other people drawing.
Oh,
their
so
weapons.
only if the target's quick draw against you are you good at
Exactly.
shooting them.
Probably better at strength because they have so many extra inches.
But I have the strength.
I
I
actually
feel the
have-
strength flowing through me.
I actually have a reverse bonus to strength.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I feel like I'm best suited to the strength puzzle.
Yeah, and there's also a pint of whiskey beside it.
Yeah, I'm feeling very bold now, and I
Hit
go up.
that fucking bell, you little orphan, you.
I take another slug of whiskey.
Roll your resilience.
Yeah, do it again. Just
How
yeah,
much
just
whiskey do
normal.
you want to drink?
Is it like a roll per? Let's find out. 4.
Shit,
4.
Shit.
Yeah. So you take a slug of it, and it is strong.
Yeah.
And you just like it's like one of those things where it's like you didn't even swallow it; it just hit the back of your throat and just like "Bleh!" immediately onto the floor.
Yeah.
And you now you lose your temporary buff of strength.
That was a good move.
Well, I mean, I guess I should just take another shot.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
keep
roll
doing
me
it.
again. I didn't even put the camera away, so we might as well. Yeah, no, roll more. Oh, okay, too late. A 10.
10, nice. Yeah, and
You're
you're like
back to where I was.
yeah, and he's like Dr. Beans is just like, oh, that's gross. And
And I
then
go, ah, fuck it. And then I just take a slam with the hammer on the thing.
no, you rolled a 10, right?
That was on my resilience.
Yeah. So you
I got my
drink some
strength
whiskey, and yeah, you get +1 to your strength.
Oh, so you want me to roll the strength now?
Yeah, if you want to hit it.
Yeah, I hit it. I'm full of impulse.
Yeah. All right, do it. Get him.
10.
There's another 10.
10, nice. Yeah, you take a big like a gulp of whiskey, like, and just like Popeye, just like you just get so vascular in your arms and like poof poof, and like some little orphan muscles, and
It's just my calves, like
it's all
different
all
sort of
calf
Popeye.
strength. And yeah, one-handedly you smash this mallet onto the strike pad, and it like, and yeah, you hit it, and you kind of hear like a little bit of a rumbling in the mountain, just like,
Ooh.
And we just hear that.
yeah.
Is there a clear exit past these games, or there's sort of a dead end?
It seems like it's a dead end.
Well, I done my part. Who's next?
What are your bonuses, Sam?
My bonuses are agility, bravery, persuasion, and wisdom.
What about you, little orphan boy?
Well,
Yeah, let's get the orphan to do it all.
they say I'm pretty smart. I mean, they say I'm pretty smart, pretty persuasive, pretty wise, and I'm currently quite strong. I may or may not still be pitiful. I still got my scrofula. It just looks meaner.
Yeah, you're just like a big, strong, gross person now.
What were the other two games again? One was
There's
the
a
shooting
blackjack
one
table
and a blackjack
and
table.
the shooting ducks game.
I could probably do the blackjack one actually.
I feel like
gonna
you're the
shoot some
one
ducks.
here who's worn a nice suit before and
Do it.
rubbed elbows with high society.
Well, that is very, very true. I have spent some time gambling in my life, so I'm going to go up to that blackjack table. And I'm going to add my little bonus thing because I can do that too. Because I'll do my sip of gravy and it adds +2 to my roll.
Ooh.
All right, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to roll dice, and that'll represent the number on your card. But if you get a 12, you can pick whatever number you want.
So an 11 is a jack.
Sorry?
So like an 11 would be a jack.
Yeah. Yes. Because it'd be Queen 12 and King 13. Is that
Yeah.
how that works? Yeah. So we're just going to do it up to a jack because we got 2 D12s.
Roll all 4.
Roll 2 for her and then 2 for the dealer.
Whoa.
Okay, so we'll do.
The dealer's black.
Dealer black.
You know.
Oh, wait, sorry.
I don't notice the dealer's race. But, you know.
By the way, before so you're gonna play the blackjack.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So you walk up to the blackjack table and this like little purple mist like kind of like comes together, and it's a genie. It's like welcome. Who's ready to play?
Well, that would be me, good sir.
Well, roll. All right, let's play. But let me warn you, the cost of this game is quite high.
Yes, things tend to cost money. That is kind of
No.
how we exchange goods.
Ain't that the truth?
Hey, while we have your attention, Mr. Sentient Genie,
Are you playing?
or perhaps Mrs. Sentient Genie, what?
What? Okay, no, you have my attention now.
Okay. Well, Mrs. Sentient Genie, I was wondering if you know if this path seems more dangerous than the other one we could have taken.
A question impossible for me to answer, for I've been stuck here for a very long time.
Well, it was worth a shot, as you were.
Tethered to the table I am.
Oh, that was so many accents for Mrs.
I know, yeah, I'm trying to land on one.
I mean, it's a genie. I feel like it kind
You
of
could just keep
transcends
switching.
accents and just like,
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
it's like a spirit. It flows through all of the.
Yeah, so are we playing?
Well, this appears to be a blackjack table, so I would like to play some blackjack.
Blackjack is. All right. So, yeah, you can roll.
Are we going with the rolls that he just rolled?
Oh, yeah. Did you just roll?
So the dealer is at a 4, and Sam got an 8.
Correct.
All right.
Correcto.
And
Now, are those the
blackjack work
cards
again?
that are
Does-
showing or not
do
showing?
they both hit at the same time, or does the dealer hit? I
It's a
forget.
good thing you looked up the.
I
original
didn't.
blackjack.
Yeah.
You're the GM. I don't know. How does
I
blackjack
think
work in
you
this
go-
universe?
Back and forth.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Back and forth. I'll hit again.
Roll the dealer.
What are you at now? 4?
I'm at 4.
Are you writing this down?
Yes.
You got the pen.
You got a pen right there. Do you want me to throw it to you?
10.
He's got it.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm at 6, 7, 8. Hit again.
You got a 7,
Where were we at before? Sorry. 8. So 15.
15.
Well, I suppose you
And-
pressed my hand. I must hit.
And I was going to say, and I'm going to add my +2 to that roll, actually, to bring me up to 17.
Oh.
And then I'm
alright.
going to stop there, I think.
Yeah. Just as it almost whatever number that was before, it changes and adds 2. So.
Nice.
All right. Well, I suppose I must hit.
6.
6.
Oh, things are getting interesting.
He's at 20.
Hit.
Well, it's a good thing that we added 2 to that.
Yeah, I thought I had it for sure.
I mean, have you? When do you lose blackjack with a 17? Never.
I don't know, I thought it was close enough. All right. Can I? Shit.
Do you have a -2 special power? Can you like vomit up your gravy and then it's a -2.
That would be cool. Can I do?
Yeah, what are you bad at? What's
No.
your
The fates
Well-
of the dice have sealed your fate.
I'm bad at wisdom.
It would
Do
be
we-
really unwise to take a 17 here.
Yeah, apparently.
what else are you wise or bad at?
Reaction apparently, and resilience.
Brazilian
So
wax.
if you roll the dice really like feebly,
Do you always roll 2 dice at once?
well, you roll 2 dice if you're bad at something. So if we could somehow work in something you're bad at, we could argue that you get to roll those and take the worst number.
Oh, this is really funny. I messed up because apparently I'm good at wisdom, but also bad at wisdom. So I made a mistake somewhere along there.
That's very interesting.
Well, the only fair thing would be to cross wisdom off of your bad list and pick agility. This is something bad. And you can
Intelligence.
roll.
I'm bad at reaction actually, so I could maybe use that one with a disadvantage.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. You could cheat. You could do whatever.
Oh yeah, you could just cheat.
How do I just cheat?
you got a
You
card
tell
up
the
your
gym
sleeve.
you're gonna cheat.
and then you have to think of something.
Okay, fuck it. I'm sorry. I'm going to react and I'm going to roll. Do it again.
What am I rolling?
I don't know. 2, I guess, but I'm
Two.
going to get disadvantage, so hopefully it works out.
Does that work? She gets disadvantage.
I'm rolling with reaction.
Like, what if you just say, "I'm gonna cheat by like some sort of sleight of hand thing," and we just roll your sleight of
You have
hand,
a secret
Yeah.
card?
which would be like, I don't know. That's either
You can come
stealth
up
or
with anything,
I
man.
feel like
Yeah.
stealth or agility is cheating. It depends how you cheat. Do you want to cheat in a strong way, a stealthy way?
I don't have anything for those, though, really. But
Because if you cheat at something you're good at, you're just trying to pass the roll. We want a high number because you were like,
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak the dice in as a 4.
Mhm.
Then you're rolling for how well you do that. I feel like that's how you would cheat.
I don't fucking know. Just do it.
Just hit. Straight
Just call
up
it
hit.
stealth, yeah.
7.
See, that won't work.
7?
So she got a 7 at rolling a 4.
Okay.
Is that how this is working?
No,
right now?
no. It's a mild success.
Wait, what?
Because you're trying to use an ability right now.
Wait. What is the dealer at 20?
20.
I feel like a mild success is getting a 3 and being tied with the dealer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're shooting for 4. You
Yeah.
got 3. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're 20.
How did you? Oh, okay, sure.
Sure.
I'm very confused. Can you explain exactly what just happened right now?
Yeah, how did you cheat? How did you manage to do this?
I was just listening to the orphan.
Okay,
orphan
so it
cheated
was a
for
mild
you.
success. So like,
I think the way that you cheated was, sorry, not Dr. B. Your chicken company had like promotional cards that like sent out, like 2 of pepper and like 3 of lemon and stuff. And so you tried to pull a 4 from your sleeve, but you forgot it was a 3.
Okay.
So you
that
have a
seems
deck of
fair.
cards
There
in
you
your
go.
pocket.
yeah. So tied at 20. Well, seems like you've put me in a precarious situation.
Guess we got
What happens when tie in blackjack?
Well, you just keep drawing cards, I think.
I think you
Well,
just go to
I think if you both stay, then the dealer wins.
Yeah, I think it's dealer's advantage, and then you go
Yeah.
to the next round.
So you have to try to roll a 1, which is not an option in 2d6s.
We'll say if you roll,
I could get a d12 out.
yeah, d12.
Okay.
What's the chance I'm gonna roll a 1? And
A 1 in 12.
I know. Thank you.
that would be less than 10%.
Great.
What is 1/12?
It's a 12.
Oh, this is the exact one set I have. It doesn't have a d12 in it.
Oh, good. It's a very slight. Oh
Okay.
my fucking god!
Oh my god.
I'm also gonna be brave, so then I'll roll 2 d12s, so it'll be with advantage. So hopefully I can get the one that I want to get. It's probably not gonna happen. Still.
So roll
You watch him pull the card from the deck bravely.
Oh.
Yeah, roll
Yep.
again. Sure.
So in this instance, advantage just means the one we want.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
It's a 1.
Oh, my God.
Shit! So he
Incredible.
pulls the card, but your bravery, I just by being brave, you pull a 1,
Yep.
and
She was brave enough, or he was brave enough to cheat again.
yeah, that's right. And then the genie's like, "Wow, I've not had a game of such intensity for quite a while, but it looks like I'm gonna have to draw." And he draws his last card.
Mrs. Jeannie, I think it's so interesting that the accent you finally landed on is identical to our friend here, Dr. Beans.
Shut up, peanut gallery.
That's also a 1, isn't it?
Oh shit! Well. What do we have here? Dealer's advantage, I believe.
I thought blackjack, if you hit 21, you just did it.
Oh, is that true?
Well, I don't know. It's up to the genie. You're the GM.
Yeah. Well, no, it's already happened. So now
I think
I
we
propose
should
a deal for you. Since it
a
was so
test of strength.
shut up, orphan. We can either you can have one of two options here. Since I'm feeling generous and it was such a close game, you can either, even though you cheated,
No, I didn't.
we could either play again and double the odds.
What
Or
are the odds?
Oh yes, I'm going to suck the life force from you, give you a permanent disadvantage to one of your stats.
God damn.
So you would suck twice the life force from her.
Exactly.
From me.
From you.
All right. What's the other option?
We play again and we double the odds.
That was the only option? That's not an
No,
option. that's
the
one
first
thing.
option is just I do that right now and I
Oh,
suck
I see.
some life force
I
from you.
wonder if Flint Steel should do the shooting gallery first, because if we also fail that one, it's maybe not worth it. We'll just accept our fate that way.
Sure, I'll just wait while you guys play games.
Sounds good.
Thank
Listen,
you.
I'll hang back and keep you company, Mrs. Jeannie.
That won't be necessary. And he like unmaterializes.
I'm gonna walk up to the duck shooting gallery.
So while he's doing that, I want to go inspect the table to see if there's a way I can rig the blackjack game.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, sweet. We'll start with the shooting gallery here, and there's a rifle beside it and just a big red button that says duck.
I pick up the rifle and I
It feels good. in your hands.
aim, and then I slap the old duck button.
Right on. And just because I'd say this is actually a reaction kind of thing because they're gonna pop up and you gotta shoot them. So
Okay.
roll reaction.
Roll me a reaction. Plus. Yeah. I got a 9.
9.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough considering you are a gunslinger. Bam, 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 bam. So ducks pop up and like as fast as they pop up, you're just knocking them down.
What kind of rifle is this? Is it a lever action rifle?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you do some stylish reloads where you like spin it and like cock it. Yeah, you kind of make a meal of it.
Hmm.
And yeah, all the ducks go down, and finally you hear just like a same thing, like a distant rumbling, kind of like.
I wonder if that's the 8-foot/30-foot tall duck coming to eat us.
I thought that one was on the other trail.
No, that's on this trail.
We
The
went-
sharks are on the other
No,
trail.
we went down the dangerous trail.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't even know where we are.
It's okay. We've all been hallucinating, I think.
So yeah, you managed to complete the game.
Ooh.
So how did I do?
So why don't you roll something for rigging something stealth.
I'll roll stealth. So this will just be a straight roll. Ooh, I got a 5.
Five.
on
That's
stealth.
good. That's good. You try and rig the game,
Like I almost did it, but then I go right in the middle of it.
and the genie materializes, but just his face, and he's just like, "Stop that! Don't touch my shit!"
I was just admiring.
No, you were touching it. I saw.
And then I take my little orphan cap off and I hold it to my chest and I go,
My friend, will you take some pity on a poor orphan?
And do what?
I mean, I guess that was. I should have just done that before I rolled because it's +2 to my roll. Oh, no, we added after we established that. That turns my 5 into a 7. If he takes pity on me.
Who would have taken pity on you while you were sneaking around? He
Yeah.
wasn't even there.
No. He just disappears.
Dang. What good's being pitiful if ain't no one gonna pity you?
All right, I guess it's time, isn't it?
Yes.
Ugh. Okay, so it's up to me now to get a rumble out of the cave as well.
How about a little shot of whiskey for your gravy? For luck.
Oh, what would you call that shot? Like a half gravy, half whiskey?
I think we should call it the Butterson.
Oh my God, son! I actually almost do pity you. All right,
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
so I am gonna go and mix up a Butterson to start, a half whiskey, half gravy shot,
All right.
and take that shot. I'm gonna make my way to the blackjack table
All
for the
right.
second time.
Reeking of whiskey and gravy, you approach the table. And the genie materializes. So, do we have a deal?
All right, you multicultural son of a bitch. Let's do this.
All right.
Be surprised how many how many people that he says that to.
All right. Yeah, so he draws. Draw.
Draw.
All right, so we're just rolling these normal again.
Yeah, let's do D12. That's better.
Let me get you another one.
3.
3 for the dealer.
7.
And 7 for the Butterson.
I should keep track of my own. 1 second.
I got it. I'll hit, of course. It's a 3.
10.
13. I like that.
I'll hit again.
Bring it.
10.
17. Oh, isn't this a familiar situation? I'll hit.
3.
16. All right.
I guess I got a hit.
You don't have to.
What is it?
Fucking 10.
No! Come on!
You were winning. Ha, you idiots. Ha.
Are you backpedaling?
Wait, can I? Maybe I
Are
have
you
a,
rewinding time?
I'm trying to. Did I ever get a bonus point so I can re-roll?
I don't think so. I think you
No.
would have marked it. Well, I guess we'll just find out. I took
fucked
another
once
drink of water.
again.
Oh
We'll
man!
have to find out what happens.
All right.
And bust. And he's like, well, the deal is sealed. And he like almost like purple energy comes off of Butterson. And you can pick which ones you want to have disadvantage on, but 2 disadvantaged.
Like 2 of the ones
Stats.
I'm already good at, I disadvantage them, or
You can either pick a disadvantage for one that you're neutral at, or you can go
Oh,
neutral with
okay.
I'll be cool like that.
okay, I'll pick some neutral ones then. I'll be extra bad at intelligence. And-
He's like sucks the energy out of you, and like,
Can you
oh,
just roll underlined intelligence?
Yeah.
Like you only get to roll 1, and then it's also half.
yeah.
and I guess I will also be bad at. What would I need?
I like
that
how you made
for?
such a dumb choice it made you dumber.
I know. Speed? Actually, no, reaction. No, I'm already bad at reaction.
Go with speed because we never do speed.
True, but we're probably gonna need it next. Okay, speed.
All right,
Bad at speed.
sweet. So as you feel dumber and slower, you hear like a third rumbling coming from within the mountain, like, and then the rumbling intensifies as like a very Skyrim-esque stone door just like descends
Wow.
from the ceiling of the cavern and kind of reveals another pathway.
I've never played
Forward.
Skyrim. Can you describe it?
It's like a stone wall that goes up and down.
No, describe what Skyrim is.
All right. Well, you come to it on a carriage, and
Okay, so even though we lost the challenges, we still just get to keep going.
We won 2 of them.
yeah, you won 2 of them,
That's
Yeah, I
sweet.
actually
and one,
thought I
and now
lost.
Butterson is cursed.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. This is You know, the odds in this place were not so bad after all. They're pretty forgiving to allowing you to progress regardless.
I haven't seen any sharks yet.
It seems that maybe he was exaggerating.
Is that an exaggeration though, or just a straight up lie?
Well, he was exaggerating centipedes, so dude, maybe there's like centipedes walking by.
Yeah, there's like a couple bugs around.
Oh, I hate bugs, to be honest.
Who doesn't?
Love bugs.
All right.
Love crushing them under my boots.
Well, I am 0.03% slower, so I will start walking as I was doing, but slightly slower.
Yes. Your
To
gait
the
has
door.
definitely been hindered.
But it's more cowboy-y and it looks kind of cooler, to be honest. So it's fine.
Yeah, sure. Feels cool.
You're now bow-legged.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys walk through this this door, and you can see that the passage kind of like keeps going forward, but there's also like another entrance to the right of you and behind you.
Oh, nuts.
Sorry, we walk through the doors.
Yep.
And the next entrance is back into the right.
Well, there's one that goes straight forward, but then there's like it's like you
Oh, so
walk
it's
out
just
of a door
another-
and there's another door just like
It's another
behind you.
fork.
Yeah.
So there's two options.
Well, one fork is like going forward, and the other one's like doubling back.
Almost as if possibly it is the other.
It's completely adjacent to this one. Yes.
I call back to stone statues. Hey, stone statues, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yep.
Do both of you pass meet up after the first trial?
Yep.
Okay. Good looking out.
And like you hear the voice, and you can kind of you look around like the corner of the doubling back one, and you can see sunlight coming from that direction. And there's the exact same 3 trials just in like a little area like behind
Literally
you.
the same.
Hey, there you are. You made it.
Yeah.
Right on. See, I told you they're
Nope.
about the same.
No thanks to you.
Oh no, I told you.
Why did you say there was a giant man-eating duck down here?
Oh, I did see that.
Okay.
You know what? We better keep moving just in case that duck decides to come down the hall twice.
Yeah, well, now that you're done, I'll just tell you. If you failed the duck shooting game, it would spawn a gigantic duck that tries to eat you.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
What else did you know that you ain't letting on?
Well, I'm not supposed to tell you everything. What's the fun in that?
And okay, so you said there's there's clear daylight from us to
Yeah, you
the-
can just see him. He like waves. He's
I because I'm looking at the right path, I see like the right one that's talk normal.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to use my slingshot with the candy. And I want to see if I can just beam this statue that I hate.
yeah,
down
yeah,
the hallway.
definitely.
What is that?
Slingshot. I don't know. You can kind of decide. It's kind of a weird weapon.
Let's call it agility. I
Sure.
feel like that's what I tend to use for. I'm normal at agility. What do you roll 2 days?
Sure.
Fine.
It's the same.
No, this is more weighted to the middle because there's more 7s.
I
than-
guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a 5.
6. That's oh, I'm dumb. It's
Yeah.
a 5.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like a piece of candy flies past his shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, hey, careful! You almost hit me."
Oh, sorry. Definitely wasn't meaning to.
Oh, well,
Just
that's all's
warming up
forgiven.
for the dragons or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I'll keep it out here.
Okay, I'm done wasting time.
Okay,
We can
let's
proceed.
go.
Cool. Yeah. So you sally forth and you walk through this rocky cavern that kind of like seems to like do the same thing. It's narrow and then it like opens up, and then it's like a giant grotto with like stalagmites and stalactites, and like they're dripping onto the floor. And there seems to be like
Both the
this like
stalagmites and stalactites are on the ceiling.
yeah, in this universe, sure, whatever.
Okay.
And
It's convenient. It means the floor is nice and flat.
yeah, nice and flat. Well, it's pretty rocky, you know. But and then there seems to be like a stone staircase, kind of like ascending up into like a very dark kind of void.
We should probably go up the stairs.
Stands to reason. Sure.
I'm
Let's
just
go up
following
the
along.
stairs.
All right.
Wait, I
I
thought
walk
your
towards
job
the
was to go in
stairs.
front, Dr. Beans. Get going.
Well, yeah, sure. I've still
a sip
fucked
of
up
water.
those beans.
Get going.
Right away, so. And he like starts walking up and he kind of like disappears into this like this dark miasma, and he says, "Yeah, watch
Asthma.
my asthma." Yeah, oh yeah, it's certainly dark up here. Yeah,
Well, can you feel anything? Can
Oh,
you
yeah,
Press on some walls.
I can feel I got a pocket full of cooked beans, and I can feel my heart racing a little. I'm scared. I'm scared a little bit.
You got a container for those beans, or are you just letting those drip in your pockets?
What is a container but a pocket?
When you go to eat those later, are you just gonna be eating dust and pocket lint along with your beans?
Oh no, of course. I'll spice them.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, it's dark. Yeah, I'll just keep going up. Yeah. Oh God, no! It's a.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of.
Mr. Beans, are you still there?
Silence.
Professor
Beans is
Beans, are you
dead.
still there?
Resounding silence.
Do we just see some like a slow trickle of bean coming down?
One bean, like
Yeah,
down the stairs.
leaving a trail of bean sauce, tinged with red.
I draw my guns and walk to the base of the stairs.
Right on.
I draw my slingshot with a piece of candy loaded up, and I follow behind.
Right on.
Okay, I'll draw my blunderbuss and follow as well.
Right on. You all disappear into the miasma of darkness, and you kind of walk forth for a little bit. It's very, very quiet. You can't even hear the like what you would presumably like be the clattering of your feet on the rocks, and then you kind of like emit or you emerge from the miasma, and it's like a totally flat plateau, and there's like a giant red ruby kind of like floating in the middle of this like pedestal, and something's inside of it, but you can't really tell what.
Is Mr. Beans inside of the ruby?
It's kind of hard to tell. It's
Okay.
it's obscured from vision, but it seems like it's like eerily empty, considering that Mr. Beans is just abducted.
We should go touch the ruby. What do you think?
We could shoot it.
Shoot a piece of candy. At
I
the
shoot a
ruby.
piece of candy
That's
at the
a good
ruby.
idea.
Yeah. You don't have to roll for that. Yeah, you shoot a piece of candy at the ruby and like ting, and like bounces off, and then you hear this. Well, if it isn't the orphan with Scrofulous, and like from behind the ruby, like emerges like that
Scrofula, but
desperado.
whatever.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
I was trying to make a dramatic entrance.
Nothing.
Okay, no, I'm gonna do it again. And he like goes back behind the ruby. It's like, well, if it isn't the orphan with Scrofulous, and he emerges from behind the.
Should have said the same thing again. The show.
God damn it! And he like goes back behind the ruby, does it again.
Don't mind.
He's
Just,
like,
just mind.
fine. He stomps over and he's kind of upset. And he's got like that high collared like duster jacket that's covering his face, and
Mhm.
he's like he just seems to be like just as dark as the miasma. He's like, I've had enough of this, orphan. Let me do my thing.
I put my hands up apologetically and say nothing. Put my
Okay.
hands behind my back and look demurely at my feet and kind of like kick the ground a little.
Yeah, and he's like, it's kind of like squinting at you.
I
right.
try to look as pitiful as I can.
So here we are, the orphan with Scrofulous and his more pathetic than him followers.
God damn, that's kind of rude.
I deal in rudeness and death.
I'm gonna kill you if you try to kill me.
Well,
What do you think?
I'd like to see you try and outman a demon that's been manly for years.
Only years? That's not very long.
But- Well, I mean, in the scale of what I've been around for, I just moved here. I'm just
Don't
kidding.
you have lifespans of like millennia?
I-
So you've
What do you even
basically been a
want?
man for like an hour.
1 hour.
I want,
And
and he like does a
demon
dramatic,
time.
like he rips away the trench coat and throws away the hat, and it's just straight up, it's a vampire. And he's like, "Blah, I will reveal to you my true identity." Blah, blah. Yes, I'm a vampire.
I continue to stare at the ground and try to look pitiful because I feel like I really pushed my luck earlier.
He's like, he was waiting for a response, but he's like, "All right, it's good, good."
I just kind of whimper.
So now that you know the truth, we are here, and I want to suck your blood.
What's in the big ruby?
Oh, that there, don't worry about it. You'll be dead in a moment. Why care?
Are you gonna try and kill us?
Oh, it's certainly
How much blood do you need?
blood. Oh, I need enough blood to bring my child to life.
Is
Is
there
it-
enough blood in Dr. Beans?
Oh, I'm getting pretty close. After I kill you, I could probably do it.
Can you get blood from an annoying statue
But blood from an annoying statue.
or a genie?
You're describing things with no blood to me. Blood is in people.
I ain't got much blood neither. I'm mostly scrub. I feel at this point.
I'm gonna shoot the vampire.
Blee! All right. Use I guess reaction for quick draw or sure. Yeah, sure.
Perception, maybe. What do you think?
But aren't you good at reaction?
Yeah,
Well, don't talk him out of it then.
If you want to give me a bonus, I'll take it. That would be an 8.
Oh yeah.
Blee! Okay, yeah, you fire a bullet and like just how you remember when he was in town, it kind of like sinks into him and just like he just kind of absorbs it into him. He's like,
You suck.
Blee, no, you suck, Blee.
Well, let me tell you, in a different life, I've played many video games, and I've got the feeling that video games don't exist in this planet. I've played many games.
Parlor games, of course.
What is
Yes.
a bullet except a tiny metal stake?
Absolutely, but here's the thing. I think that Ruby's got more than he's letting on. I think we should probably pay attention. to
Blee,
that
no,
Ruby.
don't worry about it.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
think-
shoot the ruby.
Blee, no, Blee. All right, he's gonna try and dive in the way of it, but let's do agility. Both of us agility.
He's normal at agility.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one are you? Wait, no, you're the good one. Pick the good one.
I'm black.
Blee. Suspicious. We should have.
It's like barely. They're one off, right? It's 9 to 8.
98.
Yeah.
All right. This is
Yeah, don't worry about him
contested.
cheating because he only cheated a little bit.
I closed my eyes before I decided.
It's true.
All right. Ah, sure. Why not? Blee. So he
I
like
can
dives,
re-roll
but
it.
you just like sorry. Yeah, actually, let's re-roll it. Yeah, why not?
Okay, so which one are you going to be?
Black.
All right.
Let's let it be truly random instead of kind of random because I did kind of see the numbers on the black die before I picked it.
No.
Oh no, no.
7 to
Yeah, you win.
9.
9. Right on. Yeah. So he like dives in the way. He's like, Blee, no, my baby. And he like the bullet just kind of like absorbs into him again. And he's like, kind of like he turns into like a little ball of like black gas. And he's like standing. And he's like starting to march towards you very, very quickly now. It's like, Blee,
Hey,
you
little-
seem like a big problem.
Little orphan, come here, You. God damn it! Who else is a little fucking orphan in this?
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. I thought I heard music.
Play, here I come.
I must be
killing your friend.
hallucinating.
I'm gonna run away from the vampire.
Oh, get back. And he's chasing you now.
Okay, so how much have you had to drink? I've planned.
I've had, well, probably half my canteen of water.
No, I mean alcohol-wise. Is
Oh.
that like a pint of whiskey?
Oh,
Hasn't it? It's
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, he's pretty.
There was a pint at the game.
Yeah.
Which I brought with me, of course.
Yeah,
I,
sure.
I
yeah,
poured it into
yeah,
my
of
canteen.
course,
It's infused with my
yeah.
water.
That'd be weird if you didn't.
Okay, what's your plan? Vampires can't hear whispers. It's a known fact.
No, they can't. It's very important. So here's the thing: if
Yeah.
you're drunk, maybe if he sucks your blood, he will also get drunk, so he can
What if
kind
we
of.
just try to put the whiskey directly in his mouth?
Well, he's not gonna. He's a vampire. He won't do it.
Well, okay, but hang on.
If we
What about
increase
all
his-
your flavors of chicken? Do you have a flavor that has garlic?
Oh.
I know you don't want to reveal your 11 herbs and spices, but it's
You
one
know
with
one
garlic.
of them. You know one of them. In that case, I can't do that. I simply can't do that. Wait, this means both of our blood is technically poison to this man.
Your blood is just like 80% garlic at this
Yes.
point.
I'm gonna try and.
So he's like,
do it.
Blee, I'm gonna get you, and he's like closing in.
I say,
on you.
wait, Mr. Vamp, I have an idea.
Well,
can
let
we
me just
have-
stop chasing.
Can
him.
we have, yes. Can,
What is it?
If
What?
we're all dead, man, can we have a last request?
Roll. Persuasion.
Right. And I try to look pitiful, which is +2.
Okay.
Okay,
all right.
advantage +2, which gives me a 10.
Mhm.
Why am I feeling like
We
this
will-
today? I'm feeling so generous. I don't know. Okay, fine.
We will give you your blood. We will give you all the blood you want.
Oh, I just need your manly essences.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just suck it out of you.
Right. We want to give it to you, but we would
Okay, I like this. I like this.
we would at least like to go out in a dignified manner.
Oh, geez, dignity. All right, we'll see about that. What are you thinking?
We want a toast. We'll do a shot of blood with you.
Of your own blood, or how does
We
this
will
work?
all cut our hand and drip the blood into a shot glass.
Okay.
And then you will take a shot of each of our blood and we will take a shot of whiskey. I'm giving you the blood. I just want it to be ceremonial.
I don't know. You're trying to make friends with me, but fine. Why not?
No,
I,
it's
you know what?
just-
I don't get out. I don't see a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, like, sure, heck, fuck, let's do it.
Yeah, well, with the pandemic we had with the tuberculosis, nobody's seeing too many friends no more.
All right. Oh, yeah. Yes, certainly. Well, let's do it quick before my wife gets home.
Okay.
She'll be at right peace with me if I'm just socializing with dinner.
What's the sharpest object we have?
I would have like a chicken bone actually.
Yeah,
I'd use like a
You
drumstick
stab
bone.
him with the chicken bone.
Yeah.
So we all want to cut our hand with the chicken bone and drain a shot of blood into a glass.
Yeah, and he just like you kind of like manifests like a little shot glass there.
Meanwhile, I like kind of like pocket the broken chicken bone, and I have like obviously my spices on me, so I dip it in the garlic spice a bit and just kind of like keep it up my sleeve.
All right,
here.
sweet. Yeah. Like, all right, bottoms up. No, thank you.
Farther from your hand.
All right, bottoms up. Hey, drinking to friends, short friends, but friends nonetheless.
Okay,
We were all successful in draining our blood into the glass.
Yeah, you didn't have
Yes.
to roll for that.
Okay.
Dope.
So we all take a shot of whiskey and he takes 3 shots of blood.
Like, oh yeah, Scoffless is not as good as I remember. Bleh.
No, it's that new strain. It's even worse.
Oh, certainly. Oh, it's kind of burning my mouth a bit. Oh, jeez. All right, time for another.
It had no like negative effects on him.
Oh, it seems like he's having like a mild allergic reaction.
Okay.
And he like takes the second one. He's like, much better. Yes.
Why don't you take Clarence Butterson's blood next?
Oh yeah. Well, last shot. Let's all drink some whiskey too, eh?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I feel like if you shot my blood, I'll shoot the whiskey at the same time.
All right. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Why are you rolling?
For
For
resilience.
resilience,
yeah.
I believe it's just a normal.
You're right.
Whiskey drinking thing.
So I got an
Easy.
8.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah.
So you successfully drink the whiskey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very good job.
You're definitely gonna want Clarence Butterson's blood next. Manliest man I ever met.
Oh, really? Can't wait to try it. And he goes over, he like takes it, he's like, oh, this is not so good either. Ugh. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel of this town. This blood is garbage.
Okay, so I try to whisper to my companions in a way that like I'm actually doing it loud, but I'm trying to make it look like I'm trying to whisper.
Yeah.
But really, I want the vampire to hear it.
Yeah.
I go, oh no, the vampire's gonna be so upset because, of course, as we know, Flint Steel's blood is the most disgusting, toxic blood of all. It's full of poisons and little pointy burrs and rattlesnakes. Oh, the vampire's gonna hate it.
Little bits of poison berries on the trail.
Oh no!
What are you talking about? What?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Was it no good blood? Your blood no good? Or
My blood is no good.
I noticed that you're making fun of me.
Oh, we have great shame over our terrible blood. Is there any way we can make it up to you?
Wait, no, you don't. No, you do nothing after this. I just like absorb your energy. I give birth to my child. My wife comes home, and
How
then we're all
far are
happy.
we? How far are we from like where are we in comparison to like where that floating jewel is and you and you know?
I don't know, like a couple, like 15 feet, something like that.
Okay, as
Oh,
you're
pretty
like
close.
talking, I'm just gonna be kind of like sneaking off towards the jewel.
And I start talking really intensely.
Hey,
where
please,
I
get
look-
away from me!
I go up and I
Stop
have
touching
my
me.
gross like shriveled hands and I try to grab the vampire's
Oh,
lapels
you're
and I'm like,
dirty.
you
Get
have
off.
to understand. Wait, I drank some whiskey, right? You have to understand.
Whoa, hey, big change.
Oh, I know. You should see what happens when I drink more. Hey, did you want to see?
Okay, he's distracted. So, Butterson, roll stealth.
What's my stealth at? What's my stealth
Is
at?
it? I think you were normal at it, right?
Yeah, just normal.
You didn't get worse at it.
I didn't, thank goodness.
Oh, that is like
Hey, you stop! And he lifts you off the ground with like his like terrible essence and brings you in closer. And he's like, "All right, I think we've had quite enough fun."
While he's busy, I'm gonna draw my gun and try to shoot the crystal again.
Now, hey, what the fuck? Okay, I know after this, no more jokes. I'm so serious. And he's gonna try and throw Butterson in the way. of your shot.
Okay.
Well,
So
I'm gonna do something as he. Well, do your thing first. I'll do my thing at the same time because I don't want that to happen to me.
Reaction.
Okay, all right, take the shot. You're black.
Why aren't you good at reaction?
I'm good at reaction. Are we doing reaction?
I think this is agility. You're gonna try and
Okay, so which color are you?
Black.
Okay.
Fucking
that's
God
another-
damn it.
yeah. So he
Another
like,
two,
like
critical fail.
you just the tells were so obvious, and Butterson is potentially thrown into the air, or
What?
Do I
Okay, so-
shoot Butterson?
yeah, you shoot Butterson. It's like a gut shot, and you like the vampire threw him in a way that Butterson's pinwheeling in the air, and you're just like,
Butterson, shoot the thing with your blunderbuss.
All right, I guess I will try. Yeah, I'm gonna try shooting him as well then.
yeah, you land on the ground as like blood is starting to pour out of you onto the ground, as well as a bit of gravy. So yeah, you're gonna try and shoot it with your blunderbuss.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got pluses to that.
Hey, you've all got guns. What the hell?
Are you doing anything?
Wait, no, sorry, I'm not shooting him
Oh.
though. I'm shooting the jewel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's like, oh, it won't have any of that. And he like does the same thing with the orphan. He like lifts you up in the air. It's like, it worked one time, worked a second time.
You're black. Of course.
10.
Yeah.
Nice.
10 versus
10 to 9.
Oh, to 9. Nice. Right on. So yeah, he like pinwheels the orphan in the way of the blunderbuss. And it just you managed to get a shot off a little bit earlier than the orphan is pinwheeling in front of your vision. So all the bullets are like leaving your vision. It's all in slow motion towards the gem as like this orphan with his eyes wide open, just like, it's like pinwheeling in front of your vision. And just like it hits the crystal and just like a crack starts to like kind of like come up the middle of it. He's like, Blair, no, my child, no, Blair, this is bad news. And he's like, oh God, when wife come home, she's going to eat my ass, which I hate. And then she's like, and then you hear like another ominous sound, just like,
Oh, yes. I'll be eating your ass tonight, Vlad.
and then you see from the stairs coming up is just like this. It's straight up a mummy, just like wrapped in all these
Ew.
bandages and stuff like that.
So I got
And she's like,
thrown-
Mummy's home.
So I was thrown like in the direction of where Butterson is laying on the ground bleeding.
Yeah.
So as this is happening, I want to acknowledge that my friend has been like gut shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna die.
So I go over and I go, oh no, my best friend, my mutually reciprocated best friend, Clarence Butterson. And I go to do this like, like Saving Private Ryan kind of like dying buddy war movie thing. You go up and grab the uniform and you're like, no, or you'd like try to put your hand on the wound.
Yeah.
But what I'm actually doing is I am trying to sneakily withdraw the sharpened garlicky broken chicken bone from his pocket.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, smart. And I'm like, wrong pocket, little orphan. And I'm like gonna.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to either dress your wound or mourn you. The only two things I know how to do.
I just like kind of put the chicken thing into his hand.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do a little stealth action.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
normal at that. Yeah, I just roll whatever. Got a 4.
4. And he's like, well, I'm not being had one more time, not in front of my wife. And then like you just like same thing. He like pulls you in as you're like floating towards him. And now you've come face to face with Vlad, the vampire, as he's like floating you in midair.
Vlad,
And
the neck
this,
impaler.
this money and this mummy is like coming up beside him as well. And you're
I'm
kind
gonna
of like,
shoot the mummy. What do you think? Can I try and shoot the mummy?
yeah, you can try and shoot the money. They're about to monologue, so you can go for it.
Yeah.
You don't think the mummy is maybe on our side, what with the eating the vampire's ass? Like,
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll like wait and let this play out a little bit more. You're right.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, look, darling, I have 3 new beautiful souls to feed to our child. And she-
look what it did to you, Ruby.
And she looks at it, she's like,
Father.
Vlad?
it's like, Blair, they was, no, they came in, they were so fast, I tried to get them, I was chasing this one, and the orphan is scruffless, it's very gross blood, And she's like,
This is too close. We've come too far to have our plans fail now. If our son is not born, then we cannot terrorize the land.
Oh, you were planning this together? You see yourselves? You have a team dynamic in the relationship?
Yeah,
Blair,
I don't
we're
think we
married.
should like this mummy.
Wow. Don't you folks, Clarence, don't you think it's strange that the Vlad if that is his real name. I don't know why I said that.
Blade.
this
It is, it
vampire
is.
had such disparaging things to say about who he called the wife.
I don't think I heard him say wife. I mostly heard him say a ball and chain.
Oh,
multiple
that's
times.
right.
And oh yeah, roll persuasion.
I have
Yeah.
a advantage persuasion.
Yeah.
Wow, you just missed.
Swing and a miss.
Where's it?
It's where you threw it. There's also like a bag full of dice. You could just get another tie out of the bag.
Can't
There's,
get
there's
it.
40 dice in there.
It's underneath your lap.
No, just more yellow.
First try.
That's a 7, I think.
7.
That's a
And
7.
then,
And-
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, and Vlad's just like, no, it's not true. It's not true. I would not say such things about my beautiful wife.
And then I turn to Flint Steele and I go, Flint, you're the meanest man I know, but didn't you think it was awful rude to describe his wife's recent weight gain in such unflattering terms?
Oh, and you just see like underneath the mummy's like there's like a little black slit where her eyes were. They're like little red dots, and they like squint a little bit towards Vlad.
He just wouldn't stop going on and on about how he's struggling to be attracted to his wife ever since she put on just a little bit of weight.
Vlad?
Roll persuasion again. No, Vlad, no, it's not true. They're lying. They're lying.
Who's persuasion roll?
It's
I mean,
you
each.
did it together, so
Well, but the first we also did together and ended up being.
Yeah,
I'm
just take
prompting
whoever
them
has
to
the better
lie,
stat.
so I think you should roll it.
You're better though.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it feels cheating because I wasn't. I was just prompting your
5.
lies.
5. Vlad, no, they're lying. They're trying to save their lives. And she's like,
You'll talk later.
Vlad, okay. And she like comes towards the floating orphan. She's like,
Well, maybe we'll just start with this one since he's so willing to share information. Why don't we share his soul with our son?
I'm gonna shoot the mummy.
all right, go for it. Agility, I guess. Yeah.
Fucking goddamn it! 3.
3. A swing and a miss. You shoot, and it goes really wide.
All right, well, from the ground, I'm going to shoot out the crystal thing again, but I'm going to be real brave because I'm dying, so that's going to be a little bit of addition.
All right, I'm gonna say you put yourself in the way of danger by doing this, and that will make it brave.
Thank you. And I'm going to take a sip of my gravy so that I can add 2 to my roll afterward.
Right on. You scoop up a bit of gravy that's spilled onto the floor.
All right. There we go.
7 plus 2 is 9.
9. Yeah, right on. Yeah, you take a sip of gravy, and like as the mummy's distracted with the gunshot that just missed her, you crawl one-handedly towards the blunderbuss. It's one of those blunderbusses where you don't have to reload it again, and double-barreled, and you launch another shot off into the gem, and it's just like, and she's like,
No!
as it like shatters,
Oh, shit.
and this figure just like falls down to the floor.
Is it Mr. Beans?
Vlad and the mummy immediately stop harassing you guys as they both sprint towards the figure that's fallen onto the floor. She's like,
No! Piss!
and
Can
like, "Vlad, no, my baby was not ready.
As like the mummy's going by, can I just like grab like one end of its like wrappings just to see what happens?
Sleight of hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
sleight of hand.
So stealth again?
Sleight of hand. Right?
We don't have a sleight.
Oh, I
of
thought you
hand.
said we had one earlier. Reaction.
Okay.
My reaction is bad, so it
That
was-
makes sense. You're horribly injured.
Yes.
6. No, 8. Sorry.
No, the
Oh,
worst one.
actually, that's not too bad.
That
Yeah.
was a really good roll.
Yeah. You managed to get like a little bit of it, and like it starts to like unravel, and like
I just want to see what happens as she runs by. Really, there was
Yeah.
no plan for it. I just want to know.
that's fine. Yeah,
I
and
wanna know what's out
yeah,
of those wrappings.
they both like rush towards the figure that fell down to the floor, and they're like kind of like coddling it. And as the mummy's like running away, it's just like this really skinny, gangly kind of leg.
Ew.
That's why the lie about her putting on weight did not work. It's just
Mm.
like she is just skin and bone, and just like horrifying details about her are revealed as let more and more wrappings is torn off her body. And then you just hear like, "Please speak to me, my baby, please." And then the mommy's like,
No, it can't be!
and then you hear just like a weak cough coming from over there, just like, "Oh, he's alive! He's alive!"
Oh, thank goodness, yes.
As far as I'm concerned, your baby deserves to die.
And you hear like a little weak, like, Mom? Dad? Yes, it's us. It's us, son. It's us.
I don't feel so good.
I have an okay. So I would like to do something.
All right.
So there's now like because Clarence Butterson pulled off some of the mummy wrappings, right?
Yeah.
I want to like because are they just kind of strewn around now?
The wrappings?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a little trail leading from
So
Dr. Bean's.
Can I grab a chunk of it and just kind of like rip it and take it over to the baby?
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like maybe I
There-
take the chicken bone and I kind of just use it to like make a tear,
Okay.
and I take some mummy wrapping and I kind of form it into a cloth over the baby's face and start like whiskey boarding it with the whiskey.
What the fuck you? And the Vlad just backhands you and like, because they're not going to let you just do that.
Well, I didn't even
Well,
get to roll for it.
okay, you
That's
can
horrible.
do a strength contention with both these guys, but it
Well,
has to
and
be
I
a
have-
really good roll.
Okay, well I pound some of the whiskey first to be
Okay.
strong.
All right, right on. You get your little buff,
So we're gonna roll 3 sets of die.
No, I'm just the normal strength.
but
stuff.
it's got to be a 10 plus. It's to
all right.
Oh, wow, you got a 10.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. It's like you just with you do the wrappings over his face. You're like, well, Mom, please.
Look who's talking now.
Ah! And they're like, they're both trying to tear you off their baby, and like the baby's like, it's like, no, please give us a chance, please. We'll leave you alone. We promise.
Oh, you ready to negotiate, are you?
Yeah, we have our baby, please. Life is precious.
All right, so I step back from the baby and I chug what's left of the whiskey.
The cod baby just like,
Okay, so I'm assuming like stuff has been kind of doused in whiskey, and then there's also like a trail of bandage. So I'm gonna kind of have a little thought in my brain about that, and I'm gonna pull out my lighter. I'm gonna light the end of the bandage because
okay,
that is attached to me. So
Yeah, it is,
I'm
yeah.
holding it, and hopefully that'll work as I hope it does.
you're gonna do that right now.
Only the orphan's there. Sure he can get out of the way in time.
Yeah, I mean I'm not the one bleeding out on the floor. I'll
yeah, I
probably be
mean
fine.
I'm all right. Yeah, I think I will do it right now.
Okay, right on. So yeah, like you hear like he's like, yes, please, we can negotiate, and then you hear the child's like, please, I don't want to do evil. I just want to be good. I just want to make a world a better place. And you know what, Mom and Dad, like I saw what you did, and I don't agree with it. I'm gonna change the ways of the family. And he's like, but maybe we have been a little hard on the people of this town. And then just like you could see like the trail of the flames are getting closer towards the altar where the child is. It's like, that's right. If we all walk away from here today, I promise to be a good person. And the mummy looks over to Vlad. He's like, no, it has to be sold. And then just like all these like flames start to like engulf her and crawl up her body. She's like, ah! And she starts to burn violently, and she's like flailing her arms around. He's like, and Vlad's like, no, please, not the baby. And Vlad is going to roll reaction to try and scoop the baby out of the way.
So this is the vampire. Is the
This
vampire
for
normal?
the vampire.
Got a 6.
Six, not fast enough. He's like, no, my baby, and he just like is fully engulfed in flames.
I'm gonna draw my gun and I'm gonna look at the baby and I'm gonna say, "You're never gonna be a good person because you're not even a person." And then I'm gonna fucking shoot the baby.
And oh yeah, go for it. Yeah,
What is being rolled?
Agility, of course, 7.
Seven? Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, you shoot a burning baby on the floor.
Eat it.
So yeah, it's just like and like something weird happens. Just like as the bullets are coming towards the baby, it just like stops in midair, and this burning baby just starts to levitate off the
Oh
floor.
God!
And it's like a purple orb that's just like absorbing these bullets. It's like there's a flaming baby inside of the orb. And he's like, you could not fall for my ruse. I was hoping to escape through pity, a technique that has been never tried before. And he's like, goodbye, mother and father. And just like this like purple wave just like shoots out in every direction as like both Vlad and the mummy are just incinerated instantly by this like this baby psionic blast.
And we're just fine. Like,
Yeah, he's just for whatever reason, it's just them.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
It was weird, but
That's lucky.
That's lucky. He's like, well, my name is Lazarus,
and I am here to cause 1,000 years of pain upon this world.
Now, are you an exaggerator?
No, never. I've never exaggerated in my life. I'm 4 minutes old.
Well, Lazarus, you know how you could inflict the most damage on the most people? It's probably by going in on someone's, maybe you could be a third investor in someone's chicken and beans business. The second investor, because one of them died, actually.
Yes, I have all of Dr. Bean's memories within.
Right.
He was very lonely.
What's going to be the biggest killer in the future other than heart disease? I ask you that.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so why don't you just you know what, this investor's dying also, so you might have the whole business to yourself. If you just let us walk, we won't tell anyone what we saw here.
I will offer you the same deal I offered Vlad and Mummy. If you can protect me during my incubation process and bring me chicken blood.
Chicken blood.
Chicken blood.
Chicken blood.
Why not
chicken
that?
blood.
It seems you have access to chicken blood.
How are you doing on the floor over there?
You know.
I take some of the other money.
Then I would
bags,
rest
all-
for the additional 1,000 years, postponing the demise of your world.
Was it a giant chicken or a giant duck that was in one of the
Duck.
things?
Duck.
Ah, shit.
Maybe we could fool it.
Does he know the difference?
He's 4 minutes old.
It's true.
Well, kids, I'm not really helpful because I'm just bleeding from my guts.
Did all of the mummy bandages get incinerated?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I was going to address the wound with them, but
That's all right.
But how does that sound? A deal with a demon. Salvation of your world for another 1,000 years. In
What
return, you
happens in
feed me.
1,000 years?
Then I shall rain fire and death upon this world.
will we most
And all the
likely
baby's
be
flesh is
dead of
burned off at
natural
this point.
causes?
Sorry?
Sorry, I haven't had whiskey in a bit. Will we be dead by then of natural causes?
You have discovered the detail of the deal I did not reveal.
Oh,
You will become immortal and you will befall the same fate that Vlad and Mummy fell. Immortality until the deal is done.
Will I be a blood sucking vampire as well?
They chose that as aesthetic choice.
do we have a few minutes to talk about it? We make decisions as a team. That's the thing you can learn about is you're just 4 minutes old. You don't know what teamwork is.
You shall be granted this minutes that you require. But like as you're doing this, all the baby's flesh is like burned off, and it's just like a baby
Yeah.
skeleton floating
Ew.
on fire.
I guess we have to huddle
horrible.
around the bleeding.
Yeah, I can't
Clarence
really
Butterson.
move very far. So,
What do you think?
well, if we put him back inside the big old jewel, what if we just leave him there?
It would give us 1,000 years to figure out our next plan.
That's very true.
But if we don't get him the chicken blood, he's just gonna kill everyone right now. Is he not?
I don't know.
We
I don't know.
negotiate a better deal.
What kind of deal are you thinking?
I liked mine where we just leave and pretend we saw nothing.
What if he kills us?
It's a big country. We could disappear.
Oh, we could ask him for a head start.
We could.
I didn't really like this town that much, anyways. Guys sucked.
I've had nothing but a bad time.
Have you come to your conclusion?
What did you think of just letting us go when you can have the chicken business? That's where the chicken is. That's how you get the blood.
I do not wish to operate a business. I wish to spill blood.
You could probably sell off all the shares and just take off with all the chicken.
Okay, roll persuasion, but it's got to be a 12.
But with advantage?
It just has to.
But
All right.
like, if he has Mr. Bean's memory, or Mr. Bean's,
Yeah.
Dr. Bean's memories, can't we kind of like, like appeal to Dr. Bean's
Oh, we didn't try
soul?
that.
You didn't try that, yeah.
Let's see how this roll goes. That could
Yeah.
be our next plan.
All right.
So I get advantage on this roll.
How much?
Just normal.
Oh my fucking god! So close.
Oh,
got-
you almost
I got
got
a
it.
10.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to run a chicken business. I'm an evil demon.
I go up to the baby, and I put my hand on it like to caress it.
It burns.
And I go, oh God. Well, baby friend, But
Don't call me Fred.
Dr. Beans, I should say. Are you still in there somewhere?
Dr. Beans.
And he kind of like pauses for a second. He's like,
No, I have dominion over this soul now.
Have you acquired Dr. Beans? He wasn't the perverted one. He was
in love with Aunt Susan, though.
Yeah.
Dr. Beans. Remember Aunt Susan.
roll. I guess persuasion. You're just kind of trying to remind Dr. Beans within.
How are you with that? You're bad? Oh, okay.
Fucking 5.
Nope, all gone. I almost felt a smattering of love for another human, but then it went away.
Clarence, what do you remember about Dr. Beans?
He was my business partner and my friend.
Oh, I'm feeling a stirring within again.
And God, did he love beans.
All right, roll again to try and reach out to Dr. Beans.
So what are you
Persuading.
I have advantage persuasion. So.
Oh no.
Bad.
Oh, yep. Almost felt love for a business partner. No, that's gone too.
Oh,
All right, so.
I have another idea.
Oh wow! All right, let's hear it. But after this, it's got to be
You
a
say
deal.
you need incubation, right?
I need it for 1,000 more years to reach my true power.
And we have a friend who's dying.
Uh-oh.
Do you think you could save our friend by inhabiting his body and living in that warm cocoon?
Homunculus of sorts.
Yes.
Okay, roll persuasion one, but it doesn't have to be that good. That's
Okay.
good. That's a good idea.
All right. Am I? Yeah, I'm good at persuasion. So please. My better one is an 8.
Yeah.
This idea intrigues me. I can only obviously enter if I'm invited. Will you allow me to incubate within you, growing more powerful and grotesque?
It would certainly buy us all more time to negotiate and plan.
Well, that's very true, but I feel like I should be able to pick where you incubate.
It will be within your entire. Well, okay, what are you thinking?
My left nut.
And like his eyes just kind of like go a little sleepy. He's like, "Ha, yes."
Oh, that's the
But
good.
can I could it be like a deal thing where I get you to be like in a part of my body, basically, and that's like the main part you get control over, like say a hand or something?
Yeah,
or,
so you're
like-
proposing like you can incubate me, but only in this part of me.
Yeah, like we have to have some sort of deal for like who's in charge of the vehicle of my body. Like
Oh,
could
it,
be like a,
it will be me.
no, that's not the deal.
All right, then you all die.
No, well, you're also unincubated, so
Well, I'm still powerful.
you're just a baby.
What
Just
if
a baby, but
what
I
if
could
you-
be more powerful.
What if you gave him both nuts?
That would be pretty. What if I gave you how many inches worth did I have?
Did you write yours down on your character sheet?
Did it all go to nuts?
Might have.
Just giant, like, fucking-
Long nuts.
We could all give you our inches, so we're back to normal.
Oh.
I got 90 inches. Would that make you happy, baby?
You can stash the inches until you emerge from the nuts and use them to build a cool mech body of sorts.
These are all ideas. I really just need a vessel of some sort to cook for a bit.
Well, 1,000 years is quite a long time.
It is very long. Well, not
you
for
want
me.
to cook?
Sorry.
You want to cook?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to use some different language here. I want to
How
be.
about a can of beans? That's a vessel.
I'm not
It'll
incubating
cook.
a can of beans. I need a living vessel. I need a homunculus of sorts.
Okay, I'm probably like 10
We could-
seconds from dying.
we
Anyway,
could go
so I'm
with-
just gonna-
We could go get the doc.
I feel like you got no options.
No, I really don't.
Just
All right,
offer both nuts.
come on into both nuts.
Ah, yes!
It's like he like turns into like this vortex of energy that just like goes right into your pee hole and into the nuts. Yeah, it's like a Ghostbuster situation where all his essence is being absorbed within, and you kind of like you feel bad, you feel really terrible, but your like wound starts to like kind of like cauterize and heal over, and and very shortly you actually feel pretty good. Feel pretty good.
Do my nuts feel heavier?
You kind of like take a quick little peek, and they're just like you hear like a deep.
It's not a good sign if your nuts are laughing at you.
No. Well, that was an adventure.
Yeah, I feel like we should also get out of this room that's on fire.
That's a good play. Aren't we in a cave? Or
Yeah,
where
Yeah,
are we?
why
Yeah,
is
it's
the
just-
room
yeah,
on
nothing's
fire?
on
Oh,
fire.
I don't know. I knew there was a lot of fire happening, and I thought we were
It's
going
like
to
a
have to get out of
delamp,
it.
stalactite and stalagmite roofed room.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
It's very good for soundproofing.
Well,
as
we filled it with a lot of bandage and whiskey, so I thought maybe it was catching on to like their rare gunpowder collection or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or did it just kind of burn
it
out?
just burned
Okay.
out. Yeah, like the
Well-
baby was like on fire in this like power orb of sorts.
Then I guess we could just walk out of the cave in a rather undramatic fashion.
Let's do that.
Yeah, and you all kind of like start walking out of the cave, and you can just hear from like Butterson's nuts like, yes, it's warm here. I can make this a home for 1,000 years.
God damn, this is gonna be annoying.
So all
Yeah.
three of us are gonna live for 1,000 years.
That's the deal.
That was in this deal again? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you never stipulated that wasn't happening.
We should go see a notary at some point and kind of make sure we get it all in writing.
So, yeah, you guys kind of like backtrack and you pass like the statues, and they're like, hey, you're alive. You made it.
Yeah, I whisper to the nuts. Do you think you could fuck up some statues?
I relieve you from your service. And they're like, no, and they both like crumble into like sand beneath you.
Hell yeah. I think this is going to be the beginning of my new best friendship with your nuts.
And you kind of like you walk out and you finally see like daylight again, and like the clouds that have been around the mountain seem to just be like kind of like dispersing from the mountain as you can see blue skies again, and a sense of safety is kind of like encroached upon the mountain, but you can feel just from coming from Butterson's nuts this horrible energy as this cackling voice kind of like trails off in waves.
Pure evil.
Well,
But yeah, you've more or less saved this mountain, unless there's some more fucking around you guys want to do.
Temporarily.
Temporarily, oh yes.
For 1,000 years.
It's on hold.
1,000 years is pretty good though.
Sorry, I zoned out. I was looking at the actual
We won.
things in the chat. Hello, chat.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, what just happened?
We won.
Oh,
Yeah, you
sweet.
saved
For
the day.
1,000 years.
You've lifted the curse from the mountain, but you basically take on the curse of haunted nuts for 1,000 years.
Haunted
Oh, sweet.
nuts.
See, I originally went to the computer to find our little ending stinger.
Your nuts are gonna be like the demon guy in Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
There's gonna be like a random face and eyeballs on your nuts when you're
Oh,
in the
definitely.
shower looking up at you.
Stop that. Stop that.
We're almost there.
All right. Did we do it?
Yeah, you did it. Saved the mountain.
Scrotal prison.
Sweet.
Scrotal
Flesh
annihilation.
Wow.
All right. I guess we start walking off toward the sunset.
Yeah. You walk back into the town, and kind of like the camera pans off as you guys are like walking back to town, and as the clouds kind of like disperse around the mountain, you can just see like each step that Butterson takes, like grass just like dies underneath every step, and this like horrible vibe follows.
Dr.
Butterson
Beans is
everywhere
still
he
dead
goes.
as hell.
Sorry.
Dr. Beans is still dead as hell.
Inside of her nuts,
Oh,
basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
And me too. Business partners for life.
Beans and the baby demon both live in B. Butterson's nuts.
Yes.
What a happy ending for
What?
everyone.
Does anyone want to say anything dramatic? Well, maybe we can make the saloon before closing time.
I'd like that.